What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Ozone. I'm your host, Rico. Quick announcement. If you're a business and you want to become a sponsor, we got spots open. We got information we could send you. If this is your first time coming to the channel, check us out. If you find something valuable, subscribe. All right, I got the homie Dennis right here, and he's going to let you guys know who we had.
Yeah. What's up, Rick, man? Glad to be here on this beautiful Palm Sunday, bro. Praise God. You know, we could not do this without, the blessings that we get to enjoy. And today, bro, we have an amazing personality for real, man. Most people already know this guy need no intro, but I'm a blessing with my intro like I normally do. You know what I mean? Today we locked in, man, with the distinctive voice in Kansas City. I'm speaking of none other than Mr. John, man, the people's champ, MC host, and force behind the I-70 podcast, man. This cat's in 146 episodes, man, and counting. You know what I'm saying? He out here doing his thing. He bringing humor, mad energy, and most importantly, that realness. You know what I'm saying? So we're glad to have him here, man. John, thank you for blessing the set, bro.
Hey, Dennis, baby. Wonderful intro, my dog. That made me feel good, bro. I appreciate that, bro. Thank you, bro.
Yeah, no, hey,
I thank
bro.
y'all for having me, though.
I had to do right by you, man. You set the bar. You set the bar high, so you know what I mean.
I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it. Thank you, bro. Thank y'all for having me. Real talk, like these my guys, bro. And one thing I can't say before we can get going, I want to get them their flowers. You know what I mean? It's just refreshing being around people who do what I do and who take it serious, bro. Like you step into this studio that they have, bro, it's amazing. It's top of the line. You know you stepping into a serious place when you step into Ozone. So thank y'all for having me, bro.
Yes, sir, man. Hey, I just today we're gonna hang up the podcaster hat, man, and we're gonna get behind the man behind the mic. You know what I'm saying? Because I am so intrigued, bro. Because like people watch you, and I watch your episodes, man, consistently every Monday, bro. You're one of the most consistent people I know in this arena, bro. And I was just talking about, just before we start shooting, about this quote from Atomic Habits, where it's like you don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. And you came to mind because I'm like, man, he has to have his systems dialed in to be that consistent. You know what I'm saying? Every Monday, bro. You know what I mean?
Thank you, bro. I appreciate it, bro. I mean, it's the name of the game, bro. You gotta be consistent, dog. Like, I mean, y'all know, man. Everybody think we just turning on mics and talking. Man, this stuff is work. Work, bro. So
you mentioned consistency, man. And you were like, that's my my differentiator, right? But you know what, dude? I would say, man, your energy is like was the one thing that when I think I-70 podcast, I'm like, man, ain't nobody matching that. You see what I'm saying, though?
Bro. And you wanna know what, man? I've been getting that compliment since I started the podcast, bro. That is the most common compliment I get, bro, and it's my favorite compliment. Because, I mean, it's energy, bro. You said, man, it's just I bring it. And man, Dennis, if you caught me off the pod, I would be the same way, bro.
That's what you know it's crazy because I was thinking, I'm like, I wonder if John like this, like
all the time
from the moment he wake up.
When I leave the house. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm a introverted extrovert. So when I'm at the crib, I'm at the crib. I like to be alone. I live alone. I'm dolo.
Yeah.
But when I come outside, I'm a people's person. I love people. I love being around people. I like making people smile. I like saying something as small as this. If I'm talking to an older woman at the grocery store and I say, yes, ma'am, and her face light up. She's like, oh, appreciate you for saying, or holding the door. Or seeing you, I'm walking in the quick trip, you walk past me, hey, bro, I like that outfit, bro. Appreciate you, bro. Just those little moments is what I live for.
You don't miss those moments,
hell no, because it make me feel good.
Right.
So yeah.
Nah, you're right. Making other people feel good makes you feel good.
For sure.
Like, it really does, man. It's almost like it's an energy exchange, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To be able to project that and just, and either, change like a face expression. All of a sudden, you see people's like just even like posture just kind of change. It's energy, bro. I mean, and you do that very well, man.
Thank you, bro.
So through humor, through like compliments, I really do. I mean, I could see that. I could see that for real on your podcast, man.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate it.
Yeah. But let's start, going back, man, before it all even started, right? I mean, who is Jonathan Little, man? Like, where were you from originally, man?
Man, once again, man, I appreciate y'all giving me the platform to open up because I rarely get to do it on my own platform, bro. So I appreciate y'all. But as far as where I'm from St. Louis, Missouri, born and raised.
Okay, I see you rocking the hat.
Absolutely, man. I got to, man. You know what I mean? And I love it, bro, just because I always say I love when people are proud of where they from. You know what I mean? Because you can be proud of where you're from and proud of where you're going. You know what I mean? So
absolutely.
I'm proud of where I'm from. So like I said before, I'm from St. Louis, Missouri. I'm the baby of 5.
Yeah.
Just my upbringing, bro. I always like to tell people, don't let my charisma and my personality fool you, bro. I grew up a rough way. You know what I mean? In a very rough environment. And, I was a product of that. You know what I mean? So I always like to tell men, don't take my charisma as cowardice, bro, because you would be making a mistake.
Right. And you're talking about like in the early 90s or?
I was born in 94.
Okay, you were born.
So
okay.
I started, I'll say like, those times, I always say, us 90s babies, we got the last bit of that traditional upbringing.
Yeah.
But we ushered in.
Before the internet.
Right.
Before
but we ushered it in, too, though.
Yeah.
But we still got to be outside on our bikes all day long. Mama don't know where we at. We come back before the street lights come on, So I still got that old school upbringing.
Yeah.
But that came with trials and tribulations because y'all know when you growing up in the ghetto in the 90s and the early 2000s, it was a little different because everybody was still outside. Meaning everybody still hung on the porch, everybody still hung on the block, everybody parked, and everybody was just outside. So, and I mean, I was a product of that. So my personality comes from I was everybody's favorite little homie because I'm the baby of the family. So all my uncles and big cousins, all they big homies loved me. So they would make me come on the porch and they would make me reenact Friday, the movie Friday.
Right.
They would make me reenact Chris Tucker from Rush Hour.
Yeah.
So at 5, 6 years old, I'm on the porch with grown men, drinking, smoking, they thugging, they doing their thing. But they like, go get Lil John and tell him to come here. So all the kids in the hood are like, why the fuck John get to kick it with all the big homies all the time, bro? But I was making them laugh, bro.
Damn, dog.
But them smiles I would give was kind of masking what I was going through. Because I am the baby of the family, bro. So when you the baby, you the brunt of everybody's jokes at home. You getting your ass whooped. So when I came outside, bro, it was hell to pay. Because I'm like, I ain't taking no L's when I come outside. Big sister and them beating me up. Big brother and them beating me up. I'm getting whoopings from everybody. So when I come outside, I'm finna whoop everybody's ass when I come out. So, and I know, I'm sorry for being long-winded, y'all. But
no, that's all good. No,
it's
I'm
like
here.
My personality comes from just a combination of like 3 different people. I can step into any room and be who I want to be. So just growing up, bro, those were the things I was dealing with.
Right.
It's just, just everyday life growing up in the ghetto. I always say, man, St. Louis ain't no different than KC. Or KC ain't no different than a place in Utah, Montana. It's poverty, bro. And you as a child, you going to go through it or you're going to be a victim or, you're going to choose not to be. And that's what it was. That was kind of the lessons I got. You're not going to be a victim out here. And that was the choice I made, so.
Yeah, because nonetheless, that is very much a choice. You decide if you're going to be a victim or a hero in your own story, bro.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Like you can't change the historic facts, but you could change the way you actually view that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I do, have a high level of respect for people that can do that can turn those difficult times into a triumph, you know what I'm saying?
Yes,
because you've done that very well, man. So St. Louis, man, mid 90s, early 2000s, right? How long you been in KC now?
Ooh, I've been in KC about 7 years now.
Oh,
7 or 8 years. So I've been here a little minute now.
Okay.
My second home. I always tell everybody, bro, KC gonna forever be my second home. I love KC.
Yeah, man. And you've been here. I mean, you obviously like establish a strong presence in KC, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, do you get the same sort of like recognition back at home too, or how?
Hell yeah.
Yeah?
Hell yeah. I mean, like, I'm not trying to brag or boast or none of that, but I just always been popular, Dennis, bro. Like, I just, no matter what I was doing, I was popular. I played sports, of course. You know what I mean? I was a 3-sport athlete, all state in track, went to state in track all 4 years. On varsity 3 years, football, on varsity basketball. So I've always been popular. Then being outside, running around in the neighborhood, I was popular that way too. So it's just I've always been just a people person and popular.
You always gravitated towards the spotlight.
Yeah.
Or did the spotlight gravitated towards you?
I like that better. I like that one better, bro.
You know what I mean?
And I can't help it, bro. When I come into the room, I'm gonna light it up, bro. Like, it's a gift and a curse.
Yeah.
I feel like it comes with being, because you're a comedian too, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
I've been watching your TikTok.
Yeah. I'm trying, Rico, bro. I'm scared to get on stage, dog.
Yeah?
Yeah, but I'm going to do it one of these days. I got my notes and everything, bro. I'm going to go one of these days.
Have you figured out how to structure, like?
Yes.
Yeah?
Only because I know your boy do his due diligence. I'll watch comedy workshops.
Oh, shit, okay.
I go to open mics, and I just look.
Oh, for real? Okay.
And I just watch, like, but I'm afraid to get up there. But I'm gonna get up there.
I think you got it, bro.
Yeah, I do
fuck
too,
yeah,
dude. I'm
fuck
scared,
yeah,
bro.
I have a common interest too. I kind of want to try it out.
Yeah, bro.
I just don't know how to structure it.
I'm gonna tell you what I did, bro. I watched man, what's this comedian name? He passed away. God rest his soul. A big white guy, Ralphie.
Yeah.
YouTube his workshop. That's how I learned how to structure a joke. That's a fact. Like he teach you which one to go first.
Yeah.
Should it be an introductory joke and all of that? That's how I learned how to structure a joke.
Okay.
Watching that for sure.
So there is a pattern.
Yeah, bro.
With the way you write them.
Because Because, we all think we just going to go out there and be funny. And granted, you can get some laughs. But, I mean, comedy is, I always say, respect the craft.
Yeah.
No matter what you do. You know what I mean?
Right.
I love musicians and comedians because I think it's the hardest thing to do. Because you're trying to give yourself to the world and hope they accept it. So, I mean, respect the craft, man. I tell anybody, I can freestyle, but I ain't gonna tell nobody I'm a rapper because I respect the craft, bro. I respect the grind. I respect them hours where you had writer block and it just wasn't hitting and you like, God damn, I can't get nothing. Respect the craft, bro. Comedy ain't something you can just get up and go do. No different than podcasting.
Yeah.
Well, one of the things though I do see come through like your platform, man, and I appreciate about you is the fact of how like real you let him have it, bro. Like I'm like, man, John be saying some stuff that I'm like, man, he just puts it out there. Like I mean, there's no, and then you do it in a way where it's funny, but at the same time it's real. Like it's like what he said, there's a lot of truth to it. You know what I'm saying?
And I mean, you got to give it that way, man. And I always say, Dennis, bro, I'm still very conscious of how I deliver my message. I could be messier or, just say any and everything for clickbait and all of that. But, I just think you got a responsibility when you're trying to do something with integrity.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We can all jump out the window and promote negativity to get clicks and likes. But, I mean, I don't know, bro. That's just not me. I'm not going to be that type of podcast. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no.
Some do it. I'm not going to do it. So, I'm going to be transparent. I'm going to be vulnerable. I'm going to give it to you raw, real. I'm going to make you laugh. I'm going to bring good energy. You're going to get a little bit of everything when you turn on I-70 podcast. You know what I mean? You're going to laugh. You may cry a little bit. You may, you may be inspired. I was telling my dog, Dennis, how much I was inspired by him. You know what I mean? He came on the platform and told me, about just being grateful every day. You know what I mean? I've ran with that since that episode. I do it every day now. I make sure I let the Most High know I'm grateful. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. I do, and that's it's refreshing, But at the same time, it's like, do you ever get any kind of like blowback from that, like or people might actually like take offense or anything like that?
Yeah, but I mean, it's like it don't bother me because I know I'm not doing nothing with ill intent. You know what I mean? I don't have
intention.
Yeah, bro. Like I don't have if I offend you, I have no problem saying, hey, I apologize. I didn't mean it that way. But if you took it that way, cool. I want you to know I didn't mean it that way. Yeah. So I'm not necessarily apologizing for what I said. I'm apologizing that you took offense because I didn't mean it that way. And we all adults. I mean, I may say something the wrong way. I may, say something out of pocket. And if so, I'm grown enough to say, I apologize. I shouldn't have said that.
One of the things I think about sometimes when I'm in public is like, man, what if someone heard something I said that they don't agree with? And they're going to be like, oh, they go that motherfucker.
Rico, you can't help it, big dog. You can't help it, bro. Like, you going to be you, bro. Like, we can't please everybody, bro. And I think a lot of people, we waste a lot of time in life trying to be people pleasers.
It is, man. It's crazy. I was reading this book called The Myth of Normal, man, by Dr. Gabor Mate, and he was talking about authenticity, right? But he was actually speaking of was that, when you try to be something that you're not, you're essentially betraying yourself.
Yes, sir.
Right. And also he was saying that, the body remembers, like, it's almost like, you're carrying it with you, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, I did that for a very long time. Matter of fact, when I understood that was the reason I was drinking, like, you know what I'm saying? It was easier for me to put down the drink because I was like, man, I was never drinking for me.
Yeah.
I was drinking to be the fucking, I was always drinking to be the center of attention and try to be an entertainer for somebody else. And I'm like, man, fuck that. You know what I'm saying?
We waste a lot of time, bro, trying to be people pleasers, man. So to your point, Rico, bro, man, do you, bro? You ain't no bad person, bro, and ain't nothing to be like, hey, bro, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you, bro, and I'm going to go about my life. I'm not telling you I won't say it again.
Yeah.
I'm telling you I'm sorry, bro. My bad, bro.
Nah, for me, it's just I've always been, like we was talking earlier, I always been a recluse.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? So the podcast for me was like a challenge.
Yeah.
You know, for someone like you is expected.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. You're right.
Because you outgoing, whatever,
Yeah.
extrovert. I'm more of an introvert, so the podcast for me was a challenge. But, you know, in order for me to get different results, I have to do what I'm afraid of.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
And now I feel a lot more comfortable
Yeah.
now than I did when I started this. Because at first, I remember the first episode we did was a live stream.
I watched it, by the way. I do my due diligence. I watched it.
It was, you probably didn't watch it because
that wasn't the first one on YouTube? Okay,
nah, it lived on Facebook.
Okay, never mind then.
And I did it by myself.
Okay.
It was a 2-hour stream by myself the first time. And bro, my nerves were, I only had like 2-3 viewers.
Yeah.
But they stayed the whole time.
Yeah.
And my energy level had to be like
The whole time.
The whole time.
Yeah.
You know, so that was a wreck though.
Yeah.
That was a wreck compared to now.
But you want to know what, man? I look at my first episode, like, what the hell?
Yeah, y'all done grown. It's crazy because like I seen different setups.
For sure.
Because I remember like the interview, I think it was the first interview you did with Muggsy.
Yep.
That was a different setup.
Yeah, that was a whole different cigar lounge too.
Yeah.
That was out in like Bonner somewhere.
Same production company?
Yeah, so I always been with NSPN. Shout out to my people over at NSPN. I always been with them because you know, I tell the story all the time, and I'll be quick. It's just I came in as a guest for a podcast that was already under the umbrella of NSPN. They was just like, "Hey, can you come and be a guest?" I'm like, "Yeah, I come," and I rocked it, bro. I killed it to the point where the host was like, "Here, John, you just do you." You know what I mean? So after the episode's over, I'm like, "All right, man, I'm cool. All right, I'm gonna holler at y'all." Mind you, no thought of being a podcaster ever. Esai, shout out my dog Esai, CEO of NSPN, he walked in the room. He didn't even speak to the host. He's like, "Hey, bro, do you want your podcast? You want your own podcast?" I told him no. That's a fact. I was like, "No, I'm cool, bro. I'm straight. I'm still on some, I don't know. I was still trying to get my mental together, but I'm like, man, I ain't no damn podcast, man. I'm just, you know." But it's when I went home and told everybody, and everybody was like, "Man, you better call him back. Like, do that, bro." And I'm like, and I rocked it. First episode, solo, by myself.
Yeah. I'd be laughing at your thumbnails when you have solo episodes because you got yourself. I'm like, this dude got enough talk for everybody.
For everybody. Like, that's what Esai said. Esai was like, when I did my first episode, it was like midway through. He tell his assistant, he like, "Hey, go get him a bottle of water." He pressed pause. He spun around. He was like, "Bro, I've never seen somebody talk like that for that long.
How do you
by yourself?"
I like when we were on your episode, you mentioned that like sometimes when the guests don't show up, you end up still performing.
Yeah, I just did it.
You just did it.
I just did it.
So how do you do that whenever you have a guest that doesn't show up and the whole studio's set up, everyone's there? Like, how do you take control of that situation?
Okay. Message to all podcasters. Take it from John. I make 2 scripts, bro. That's a fact. Every time I got a guest that's going to pull up, I always make a second backup script.
Wow.
Because when I first started, bro, it broke my heart the first time somebody ghosted me, dog, and left me sitting there. And I didn't have no notes. I just had to wing it. I'm like, all right. But I don't know, it just made me feel away. I'm like, why would they do that, bro? Like, so I said, that ain't going to never happen again.
They're not only ghosting you got a team.
Thank you, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Thank you,
like,
bro.
And you got set up every time. You're not like us where we kind of have a preset.
Yes.
You know, but
we got to rearrange the whole basement.
Yeah, you got
then set up the lights and cameras. So that's how I do it, bro. Like, and I'm so glad you asked me that, Rico, bro, because nobody's ever asked me that. I do that because it's like my revenge against a guest that do that. I want you to ghost me. And then Monday, you go, "Damn, he still dropped the episode. You motherfucker right, I did." Yeah, fuck on somewhere. Yeah, I dropped it. Yeah, I don't need you. I dropped it. Yeah. So that's my message to other podcasts.
We just replace.
I mean, I feel that too, though.
But like, all right, next one.
Yeah.
And that's not to devalue anybody, but
you got to keep moving.
But we, you know what I'm saying? Like, I told Dennis, I was like, "Look, bro, we gonna knock the door once or twice.
Yes.
If they don't open it, keep on moving.
Keep it moving, bro.
Like, they'll come back around.
And if you are a podcast, because some podcasters it's just them, they don't do guests. But if you have guests, please do not let your guests dictate when you drop. Yeah. That's my opinion. Don't let your guests dictate your hustle. Because what happens if y'all want to be consistent and 2 guests don't show up? Now y'all don't have no shows to drop. So now Ozone is affected because somebody is negligent or unprofessional. Not I-70, bro. Fuck that. I'm gonna rock out. Come on, and I'm gonna still do an hour by myself.
Yeah, no, we always got like we're starting to get to the point where we got like just material on the pipeline.
Yeah, that's how you do it.
You see what I'm saying? Where we're already like we're here right now, and we got one ready to deploy already. You know what I'm saying? And we like kind of closing the one before it.
Yeah.
And now you're here, so now we're a couple ahead where we're like, okay, we don't have to feel pressure. You know what I'm saying? Like if we wanted to take escape a weekend and stuff,
you could.
We could.
Yes, sir.
You see what I mean?
That's how you do it, bro. I mean, stockpile it, bro. I feel like it's like that.
I don't like working like that because I'm the producer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, my dog, really?
I don't like having all that paperwork stacked up. You know what I'm saying?
I always say, man, it's like Lil Wayne say, man, just go into the studio with clips, ammo, bro. Like, don't, you know what I mean? Just like I said, man, I've never said that on my own podcast. Never let your guest dictate your hustle, bro. I'm hustling.
Mm-hmm.
I got to go. So I can't let a guest, because life happens. Something may pop up, bro.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I can't have that affect my show, bro. I'm sorry, bro. So, like, and I'll get back with you later on in a different date.
Mm-hmm.
The people who ghost me know, but life happens, bro. And the people who reach out, hey, bro,
I'm sorry I couldn't make it because that's why
all you got to do, bro.
That's it,
bro. You ain't got to ghost me. Like, and then what's crazy, I be outside, Rico. So I be seeing people who done ghosted me. Oh, you should see the oh, what's up, bro? Nah, I ain't know what's up.
They always like, when we gonna do that podcast?
Motherfucker, you don't try to act like you didn't show up. Like last dude, he was like, oh man, I gotta come on your podcast. I said, bro, you was scheduled.
Or they hit you with bro, I forgot to hit you back.
That's the main one.
That's the main one.
That's the main. It's like, bro, we ain't got to do that, bro. Like, mind you, it's not personal. I'll get you in next week. I'll do the episode by myself as long as you say, hey, bro, I'm sorry, I can't make it. Bet, come in next week.
Man, for me, it's like if you're just honest as to why you didn't reach back or why you ghosted, cool. But if I feel like this, like you're just being kind of phony, I just don't waste my time.
And I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm gonna ask y'all because I'm seeing other podcasters. Sometimes, and I try not to, but those types of things I take personal, but not personal where I'm mad at you or we beefing. But it's like
because I feel like I feel devalued.
Thank you, Rico, bro.
Yeah, that's how I feel. I feel like, okay, you feel like we have no value
because if this was fucking Joe Rogan, you would be there.
But that don't. But
it's me. You ain't gonna show up.
But the thing is that, like, sometimes even Dennis has a hard time understanding the package that we're giving them.
Yeah. We giving listen.
You know what I'm saying?
We giving them let's just say an hour episode.
No, not only that. I mean, we got social media clips.
No, that's what I was getting at.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you on point. That's what I was getting. That's exactly what I was finna say. We giving you content for months.
Yeah, and if you sit down and price out because I've already done this.
Yeah.
Price it out per hour.
Come on, man.
Yeah, like you're in the case.
So yeah, that's why for me, I don't take it personal, but I feel away because once again, you treat me that way because I don't have the following that another platform has, and that's cool, bro. But don't expect me to just beat down your door after you did some shit like that. You ain't Drake. What the hell? Like, why am I finna beg you to come on my platform, bro? We ain't doing that. So
even Drake, if he came on our platform, he would perform horribly.
Yeah. Drake would be.
We have 100 views on Drake.
I tell you what, if you get Drake on your podcast, bro, and you only get 100 views, that's podcast over, bro.
That was the first lesson I learned.
Yeah.
Prior to understanding. Muggsy said that to me.
Muggsy told me the same thing, bro.
Muggsy. So I did Muggsy.
Shout out my dog.
Yeah, shout out. Both of us have interviewed Muggsy twice. But I interviewed him the first time before he blew up.
Oh, see, okay.
Just normal Muggsy.
Yeah.
And then I interviewed him at 100,000.
That's when I got him.
That's when, because I remember that's around when I heard about you. And then I think when he got to like 500, because I told him, I was like, when you get to 500, we need to do an update. When he got to 500, he's like, bro, it's not going to help if I come on your platform. He's like, it's going to perform poorly.
Yeah.
He's like, you got to figure out how to get your numbers up.
Yeah.
And I was like, bro, the fuck? He's supposed to be the homie.
It was hard for me to understand, bro, because even with Muggsy, I'm with you, bro.
Yeah.
Muggsy killing it. Hit like a 150. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm going to get him on. It's going to go crazy. Reels did good. I will say that.
Yeah,
but like
collaborations because of his platform.
Thank you. All off his platform. Yeah. But then, shout out to my dog Muggsy, bro, because like I got him at 100, bro, and He told me he was gonna take that shit to 1 million. You know, and what he had 900, 800 right now?
Close, yep.
He close to 1 million. He told me, bro, I'm gonna run this shit up to 1 million. And I'm like, what? He like, bro, because he was telling me, bro, I just started doing it.
You know what I've noticed though is because like I said, when me and Muggsy became friends, he had like 300 followers.
Okay.
And so I know what stage where he started growing. I know what took him to 100. And then I know what took him from 100 to 500, and now I know what he's doing from 500 to getting close to 1 million. And there's been those are different stages that required some sort of evolving.
Yeah.
Because what took him from 5 to 900 isn't what he started doing.
Okay.
So what I'm learning through watching his process is that for him to hit 1 million plus, something's gonna have to shift.
Okay, okay, I see what
you know what I'm saying.
So you say he's gonna be right there until he gonna do something.
But I feel like the door's open for him right at the perfect time, and I feel like right now I feel like he's juicing where he's doing, but there's something that's gonna come that's gonna
push him,
flip him.
I hear that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, past that point, and just before we started shooting, you mentioned I'm not focused on that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just coasting, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just showing up, being consistent, man. Like, what is that one thing that keeps you showing up and dropping every Monday, man? Like, what is that?
Man, my dog's got some good ass questions. I never get asked questions, bro. So this is good, bro. For me, Dennis, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Man, I feel like I can hang with the big boys.
Yeah.
The motherfuckers that's, getting 100 million for a podcast, the Joe Rogans, Shannon Sharp, all them big dogs. I feel like I can do what they do, bro. It's just so that's what keep me going. Because it's like I said before, right now is the only way I can combat them being Hall of Famers and celebrities and, millionaires. I can't compete with they following. But I can compete with consistency.
With the work ethic.
That's the only way, and that's the only way any of us can compete with anything in life, no matter what you in, no matter what field, real estate. I mean, everybody ain't gonna be Don Peoples, buying damn near all of downtown LA, but bro, I can grind and work my way up to that. You know what I mean? So that's what keep me pushing.
So is there certain personalities that affect your personality when you're interviewing?
Yeah, bro, I do not like too cool for school people. Like people that's like, if you're gonna come on there and be too cool and short answer, nah, dog, wait, because what you come here for? You know what I mean?
Right.
What you come here for? Like, it would be a shame, bro, if I sat down with y'all two gentlemen and just,
Is there
cool.
Is there an episode that you could point out?
And I'm gonna say no, and I'm gonna say I'm gonna tell y'all why I can say no. Because I pulled them along the whole episode.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't notice.
Right.
But y'all interview people, you can tell when your guest ain't giving you nothing. You like, God damn, dog, like, can we get a little bit more out of that question, please? Can you elaborate, expound, please?
Yeah.
So you would never know because I make it my business to not make my guests look like that.
Right.
Because I could just shut up and just be like, all right, well, next question. But we ain't doing that.
Nah.
Because I ain't finna waste my time. And I love podcasting, so we're going to talk.
You're going to bring the energy regardless.
I'm going to bring it. And what you say, my energy is infectious. Sooner or later, you'll crack out. You'll get out of that shit. Like, because then you'll feel like, man, this motherfucker over here just having a blast and I'm over here miserable. Like, I always say this. My energy is a gift and a curse, bro.
Yeah.
I rub some people the wrong way. It's a fact, bro. Like, it's been that way my whole life.
Yeah, I feel like when you have that open, some people that aren't get intimidated
But that's how I know I'm in the presence of a stand-up gentleman, though. If I could be me and you don't have no insecurities about yourself and you can still be you, that's how I know I'm in the presence of a stand-up gentleman. And if I can see that you insecure and you tucking your tail because I'm working the room, I can tell what type of man I'm dealing with. Yeah. Because you should be confident in yourself and I shouldn't affect you in no kind of way.
That's funny you say that because when I met Muggsy, I used to walk around the gym like
I'm talking about with the
little
lean and shit. Baby
oiled up.
Big ass shoulders.
And I'm sure people was looking at Muggsy
and he looked like Turbo.
Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying?
But look at him now. The same people who was probably like,
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like people, because of how he presented himself, he got a lot of haters.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? But for me, I was like, who the fuck's this Turbo looking at?
Man, listen, I saw his first video on TikTok. I was like, who's buddy? He was stopping a fight in the gym.
Yeah.
Some dude was about to slap another dude. Muggsy stepped in. Like,
that's what made him viral.
Is that the one?
That's the one.
That's
made
the one I
viral.
saw.
Yeah,
That's exactly the one. That's crazy, bro. Look at that.
Yeah, because he was just doing gym content.
Yeah.
And then that video happened.
Well, now he was doing this positive gym vibes where you're going to people like, hey, what's up? You know, like
energy though.
Right. Yeah.
Well, he had a goal to meet one person a day.
Yeah.
And I think that's what he was doing. He
got a lot of hate during that time too, though, because it's like, you know, and it's much like what you're saying, man. It's like I think when you're on the way up, people gonna hate. Like people don't quite understand it. But you definitely got mad talent, man, and I could see it. I mean, I could see it. I think if you stay consistent, man, it'll be a matter of time before you are at that level.
Yes, sir.
You know, and it could be right now it's podcasting. It could be something else after. You know what I'm saying?
I'm tell you what Rico told me after the. I don't know if this was before our interview or after. Rico was like, "Hey, bro, you know you should do like a sitcom or something, bro."
Right.
That's exactly what he told me, bro. And like I said before, those are the compliments that I enjoy because you ain't got a lot of me. What the hell you got to give me that type of compliment if you don't mean it. So.
And as fellow podcasters, we could choose to hate.
You
know
feel
what I'm
me?
saying?
No, that's real, bro. That's real.
But I feel like you know we chose to collab because we don't only learn from interviewing people, we also learn from collabing people.
For sure.
You know, and walking into your podcast taught us a lot.
Mm-hmm.
We're like, man, we got to prepare more.
No, that's how it be, bro. Yeah. That's how it be. Because I learn from podcasts, bro. I take stuff from every single podcast I watch.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And it's like, okay, all right. Like you, I know I could do that a little bit. All right, bet. Okay, cool. Coming in and seeing y'all set up. I told Rico, I'm like, damn. Like, okay, y'all doing it. So it's all about learning. And once again, man, ain't none of us insecure, so why not come sit down with Ozone? Y'all the shit. Like, I'm gonna come sit down. I want to do good podcasts, bro. Yeah. I want to have good interviews. If I'm not doing an interview, if I am the guest, I want it to be a good interview.
Yeah. So coming from St. Louis, unfortunately, I mean, you haven't experienced podcasting in St. Louis.
True.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't know what the scene's like over there.
I mean, you know, home is home. So, you know, of course, I'm always tapped in. I know what's what. You know what I mean?
Are they tapping in with you from over there?
Yeah. But it's like not. I'll put you this way. Y'all know this. It's different for people at home. They the last to support you.
Well, I would think that because you're away, they would support you more.
Hell no. Now, okay, but
because I feel like if I left, people in KC be like, "Hey,
okay, now look,
tap in."
Here we go. But it's a different type of support where you just say, "Hey, man, I see what you're doing, man. Good job." But motherfuckers, you liking, sharing, subscribing though.
Nah, I got a lot of those.
You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, so I get more of that from KC.
96% of our viewers are non-subscribers.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
That's crazy.
Come on, bro. So it's like, yeah, I get the love, but it's like, you know, majority of my audience is KC. You know what I mean? You know, and you know, I've yet to be able to interview somebody that's in St. Louis. Everybody who's from St. Louis, I always try to get them on the platform just to make sure I'm keeping that bridge there. But you know, as far as support back home, like I said before, I've always been popular, man. My story with St. Louis, I always like to say, bro, I am St. Louis because I've lived on every side of St. Louis.
Yeah.
I grew up on the north side of St. Louis. I've lived in every project house and building damn near other than O'Fallon places on the north side of St. Louis. I've lived on the south side of St. Louis. I went to school in the suburbs. Some of my best friends are from the west side, so I was always on the west side getting in trouble because I couldn't get in trouble in my neighborhood. Mm-hmm. I'm the baby. Everybody gonna tell on me. I'm gonna tell your mama. So I had to go to the west side to get in trouble. So I am St. Louis, man. I've been all over the place. I've gotten in trouble everywhere. I've played sports everywhere.
So what brought you to KC?
I dropped out of college. I was in college. Getting in trouble.
Dropped out of cooch. That's what I thought you were saying, man.
So I went to school to play football, but man, I'm young, man, at the time. So it's like my dome wasn't straight. I'm still hustling. I'm getting in trouble. You know, I'm hitting licks. I'm doing everything under the sun. You know what I mean? And I just couldn't focus on football. You know what I mean? So that was at a small school in Marshall, Missouri, called Missouri Valley. That's why I first went to school. My grades was horrible. That's the only place I could get into. But then my big brother, he was playing basketball at K-State. Mm-hmm. So he like, bro, why don't you just come up here? What the fuck you doing at that little ass school? You know, you might as well just come up here and try out for the team here. Mm-hmm. I do that, but bro, I get to K-State and my hustle went to another level because I'm coming from a school with 1,500 kids, a small NAIA school. Now I'm at K-State, I'm with 20,000 kids. I'm like, I'm gonna get this pipeline back on. I got kids from everywhere. And I mean, my hustle went through the roof. And after a while, I stopped going to school. I'm just, I'm riding around, trapping all day. And, I'm like, I ain't finna waste these people's time. I dropped out of school. And it was getting hot for me. It was getting hot for me up there. Let me say that. God damn it. So I'm like, man, what I'm gonna do? But I'm like, I can't go home because all my friends was going to jail. Every one of my, well, I ain't gonna say everyone. A lot of my close compadres was going to prison and dying and all that. 2 of my best friends had.
And you were like too close for comfort type of shit.
Yeah.
You were like, man, I don't know about this. I can't do
it because I knew if I went home, Dennis, bro, I was gonna fall right back into it, bro. Because now we not young no more. I'm 23, something like that, 23, 24, something like that. So all my partners who hustling now, they really hustling. All my partners who pulling moves, they really pulling moves. So I know as soon as I come home, John, what you on, bro? So I just made it up in my mind. I'm like, man, I ain't going back to the crib, bro. Like, and KC was right there. Obviously, you know, I'm coming back and forth in KC doing what I do. So I finally just like, I'm gonna get an apartment. I had my brother pick up truck because he was overseas playing ball. Had my brother pick up truck, loaded up my apartment, came to KC.
You got family here?
No.
So why would you drive back and forth through KC?
You said why would I?
Yeah. Oh, okay. I got you. My bad. I'm a little slow.
No. Look, you see your boy trying to be the street. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I could have laid it out a little bit better, but no. Just coming back and forth then with Manhattan, Kansas being right up the road.
Innocent mind.
Yeah. But shit, I'm almost on the statute of limitations up on all that shit, so we good. But so I was just coming back and forth all the time. So
I was actually waiting how you were going to answer that.
Hey man, it's a podcast. You got to look. I ain't never had no media training, but I'm good. I'm all right. But no, bro, it's like I'm coming back and forth. Had me an apartment, got this bullshit ass apartment. Probably the worst apartment complex in KC. It's called Quality Hill Towers.
Where we're at?
Right on Broadway, right downtown.
Okay.
Off Jefferson Street.
Okay.
Let me stop saying it, I think I stole some money.
Midtown.
Yeah,
Midtown.
But it was actually they just went through a huge lawsuit where all the tenants wasn't paying rent because of the conditions. I still got my photos and videos because I couldn't even bring women there. It was roaches and all of that. You know, fellas, I know I did. You can't bring a woman in the house. You got roaches?
Yeah.
Sooner or later, she gonna go to that bathroom, that kitchen, that roach gonna peek out. And your whole game messed up. She may not say it to you. She gonna tell her homegirls like,
fucking roach passes by and is
and you know they come out at the wrong time, bro. As soon as you hit the light, they, oh shit. So yeah, no, that's what got me to KC though. Like, I didn't want to go back home. I just want to better for myself. You know, mind you, I'm still doing what I do, bro, but I don't know, man. Like, it's just St. Louis at that time, bro. It wasn't a place for me to be. You know, we was, you know, growing up a lot. St. Louis was number one in the murder rate a lot of my adolescent years.
Yeah.
Right. So that's what I'm growing up in. So it's just like, bro.
Yeah, I feel like KC and St. Louis are hot.
Shit, it shocked the shit out of me. I thought I was coming to KC to get away from some shit. I got here and seen the murder rate. Like, wait a minute,
What year? What year was it?
This was 6 or 7 years ago. So this right when KC started creeping up because growing up, it wasn't like that. It was always just St. Louis. But after I'm going to say like 2018, 2019, KC got wild.
Yeah.
And I was here at the time. So I'm like, I'm telling everybody back home, like, hey, bro, they shoot motherfuckers up here too. Like, it ain't just St. Louis now. And I'm being facetious, y'all, but like, that's really what I was thinking. I'm like, but I mean, it was cool though, because I'm an outsider. I don't get no.
That was around the time when you punched that dude in Westport, bro.
I remember
that shit.
I clocked him.
You know what I'm saying? Wild, bro. It was wild, bro. Like, I'll never forget KC was on it at that time.
This dude clocked this guy.
Yeah.
But he was with his girl.
Okay.
So he takes off running. The dude takes off running after him. I take off running after him.
Yeah.
And then I see Dennis getting in the car, and I'm like, why am I running after this guy? I gotta run back.
well, his homie had reached behind the back, and he was like, man, ain't nobody got to die today. That, you know. And so I was like, man, fuck
I didn't hear that
shit.
part. If I would have heard that part, I wouldn't have took after.
Would have ran all the way to the start.
When we got shot over a fucking,
we got shot out at Power and Light, bro.
Right, and Ricky didn't even dodge. Man, Ricky was out in the open. I'm like, Ricky, you trying to get killed, man? Like, fucking, bro, what you doing? He was.
Yeah, I did. I was too late. I was in the middle of the street in the parking garage.
Yeah.
They pulled back like straight fucking Boys in the Hood type.
Yeah, man.
Pulled down and then I just
heard the saxophones.
Yeah. And I was just making sure like everyone was safe. I didn't even think about myself.
Everybody was safe.
Yeah, but you know what scared me though? What scared me most is that he just shot to shoot to scare us. Yeah. But when he got out the car and he walked up to us, to me, and he just looked at me. And he just turned around and left.
Yeah.
And I didn't have a piece on me. Nothing. I didn't even own a gun at that time.
Yeah.
And I was like, bro, never again am I ever going to be in that position with nothing to defend myself with.
Man.
Because my life was on his hands that day.
And
you know what I'm saying?
Man, that's a moment. I mean, it's so dope you put it that way, though, Rico.
Yeah.
Your life was in that man's hands. Whatever he decided, that's what it was going to be.
For real.
And that's a scary moment, man. Like, just growing up, man, I had so many encounters with that, bro. You know what I mean?
I was just going to ask you, have you looked down the barrel of a gun?
For sure, man. Because, man, I was, let me say this, man. And I'm giving y'all stuff that I don't even give my own platform. I'm on Ozone. I'm finna, I'm gonna let it roll in the right way. But like growing up, man, like I said, man, I was outside Dennis, bro. So like I had to be a part of what was going on. You know what I mean? And it just was what it was. So like growing up, I always say 2008 and 2009 is the year I'm like, I'm going outside, bro. I'm finna be a part of whatever is out, out here for me. So just, when you outside and you get in trouble, you pistols are a part of it. You know what I mean? It is what it is. And I always tell people this, bro. I was the worst crack dealer ever. Ever. I couldn't sell crack to save my life because my heart too big. So like the crackheads would get me with their stories. Like they would be like, "Look, bro,
you weren't getting high on your own supply, were you?"
No. So like they was always like, for instance, like they'd come up to me. Mind you, I'm the youngest one out there though.
Yeah.
They'd come to, "Look, bro, come on, man, help me out, man. Let me get a 20 for a 10. Come on, man, I'll get it back to you." My dumb ass, I'm like, all right, OG, I got you. Go on. You know what I mean? Make sure you get me right when you come back, though.
It was like, yes, ma'am. Here we go.
Exactly. Shout out to my girl, Boo Bop. She's my favorite crackhead growing up. That was my girl right there. She used to always dance and everything. She'd get high and get dancing and all that. But they would I would always give them, the work for less, right? And I would get in trouble for it. They'd be like, bro, why do you keep on giving these people, you fucking account up? OGs got tired of it. Was like, look, bro, you don't touch this no more.
Yeah.
But unfortunately for me, my position changed and my OG, my big homie, handed me a pistol. He was like, look, you just hang in the door. And if anything transpire, I handle business. But he was like, I'll never forget my big homie say, if anything jump off, I won't say the name of the person. He was like, if anything happen, get a gun to blase blah. Man, I looked at my OG like, I ain't giving him nothing. Like, this mine. Like, I'm going to handle business if it transpires. So it was like, that was my introduction into the street culture with pistols, if you will. And I always say this, man. Pistols change people. You know what I mean? Like, there are men out there who would be soft as wet tissue paper if he didn't have a pistol on his hip.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Pistols change people. You know what I mean? And, I saw that firsthand. And those 2 summers, man, we got into so many shootouts. And
well, it gives you the power to take somebody's life. And that's huge, man.
Not only that, it gives you the power to put fear in people without actually having to do anything.
That's what it was. As a 12, 13-year-old young boy, that's what it was. It was the fact that grown men are afraid of me now.
Yeah.
I'm 13. I'm a $135. You 6'5", 220. You better back your ass up off me. You know what I'm saying? That was the mentality.
That's why you see, YNs out here with sticks this long.
Because they like, I don't give them.
Because the little guns don't scare nobody.
On,
now
man.
they got to pull out the whole fucking AR.
Now, and I always tell the young men, though, unfortunately for y'all, though, we grew up in a generation where you still had to fight.
Yeah,
these young men don't. And they walk around with these big ass guns and y'all go to prison.
That's why we got shot at, because it was a 3-on-3.
You feel me?
They didn't win.
Yeah. And then like growing up, man, you couldn't, and I'm gonna say this to the young men, you couldn't just up a pistol and not fight when we was coming up. We shunned you for that. Like, wait a minute, hold on. You can't turn the fade down, bro. You gotta fight. What you go get a pistol for? The older dudes would come correct that, like, bro, you better get your ass up out of here. You scared to fight, you gonna go get a pistol, get on. So it's just a different time now. Unfortunately, I feel for the youngsters, man, because they don't get to make mistakes like we did. These motherfuckers is riding around with switches on their guns. They give you an extra 10, 20 years for that, for that modification.
Right.
These young men, they don't get themselves chances.
Full automatic.
You know what I mean? And then here's the caveat: you grow up not fighting, then you go to prison where all you have to do is fight. That's why a lot of these young men get taken advantage of when they go behind that wall, because you're not prepared to fight. You ain't never stabbed nobody. You know what I mean? All you know is shoot out the car and keep it moving. You don't know about those intimate moments.
Bro, that's crazy, man. But you know what, though? I'm hearing everything you're saying. And, like, you had to make a choice, bro.
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying? You could have continued on that fucking highway or take a fucking exit.
Yep.
And Casey was that exit for you.
Yes,
like,
sir.
You were like, what? I-70, let me get out here.
It was my fresh start, bro. And I always say that's why I always had love for Kansas City, bro. It was my fresh start. It was me going, like, I get to become who I really want to become without that added pressure. Because your outside influences, they pressure. Sometimes you don't want to put that project out because you're afraid of what your friends gonna think and all of that.
So do you think the people that continue on that highway, they just don't see it coming, or do you think that they just willingly continue on that path knowing where they're gonna end up?
I think it's different strokes for different folks, Dennis, bro. Like, some people got to bump their head hard, bro, to finally go, all right, man, I'm through with this shit. Some of us, could just watch somebody else and go, okay, I don't want that for me, so I'm going to go this way. Every man is different. Some people got to go through certain trials and tribulations to get to this point. But you are right. I made the choice, bro. And my big brother helped me make that. You know what I mean? My big brother, I told you, he went on to play ball at K-State. He, made it to the professionals, overseas in the G League before COVID happened. My big brother, he's in real estate. He do city planning.
Shout out, big brother.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out my dog, DJ. You know what I mean? That's my guy right there, man. He helped me see outside of our neighborhood.
That's what big brother's supposed to do.
For some reason, growing up, bro, he always wanted out, bro. Like, he just, mind you, my big brother got in trouble and everything too. He always wanted more. He always wanted out. He's always said, "Little bro, I'm gonna get us out of here." He went pro and paid off my mom and daddy house.
Wow, that's
Facts.
awesome.
He made the whole family cry because, we coming from the ghetto. We don't know nobody who paid off mom and daddy career.
That is the dream, bro.
That's the dream.
That's the dream.
I'll never forget that day. He paid off my mom and daddy career. My mom and daddy could just chill and be young because they had us young. My mom and daddy got 5 kids. They had us young, early 20s. You know what I'm saying? So they get to live now. They get to go on trips and, big bro come through and, fix the hot water heat if he needs because he in real estate. So it's nothing. He got contractors and all of that. So yeah, that's that.
I'm curious what that experience was like, though, because you got no family here in KC, right? Like, I mean, you here in a new environment, no family, no friends, just you and the possibilities that are ahead. Like, what was that experience like? How do you know where even to start? You know what I mean?
Man, okay. I'm a chameleon. I'm a people's person. I always say you could drop me off in any room and I'll be all right. You can drop me off in a room full of gangsters. I'll be cool. You drop me off in a room full of corporate people. I can code switch. I get it right. You know what I mean? So, KC wasn't like, I wasn't afraid of coming or nothing because I knew I don't bother nobody, Dennis, bro. I stay to myself. Like I told you, when I'm at home, bro. I don't, you know what I mean?
Well, you got your apartment. What was the first pit stop? Like, what were you like? What's next? Where do you go
The first thing I had to do was find a barbershop. So when I first moved to KC, I was working at Amazon, that big one out in by the Legends off Riverview or whatever that street is.
Okay.
But I'm at the warehouse and I'm like, hey, bro, where the barbershop at? No, I take that back. I'm asking everybody, like, hey, man, where the hood at? They like, why you keep asking where the hood at? I'm like, because I'm trying to get a haircut, bro. I'm like, I ain't going to fucking Great Clips or none of that, bro. So where the hood at? So I'm like, they like, oh, bro, you got to, they telling me all the different neighborhoods and all that. I'm like, all right, bet, I'm going to go. And everybody like, wait, you going to go? I'm like, yeah, motherfucker, I need a haircut. Like, I ain't finna not go get a haircut. Like, I get it's in the hood, but I'm going to get me a haircut, bro. So, that's how I started to learn the city. Funny story, the west side of KC, right? I ran out of gas one time, right? I didn't know y'all had a big, huge Latino population like y'all do.
That's what they had.
Thank you, bro. So when I run out of gas on the west side, I'm looking around. I'm like, okay, I'm definitely in the hood, but boy, I'm around nothing but Latino folks, which is cool. I ain't tripping, but don't nobody speaking. Or maybe they was acting like they ain't speaking because I'm asking motherfuckers for directions. Motherfuckers like,
all Chicano, Tex-Mex, low rider.
I say, hey, boy, they doing it. The Latinos, they doing it up here at KC, baby. So, I learned the city that way. You know what I mean? I just started going to the hood, and hell, the first place I got my haircut was the 50s is what they call it here in KC. Right there, the 50s in Prospect is where I got my haircut at first time. And I came back to work telling everybody, yeah, bro, I went down to the 50s. They like, you went where? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
But don't nobody, I mean.
That's wild, man. It's like, it's crazy because it's like, sometimes you feel, sometimes it feels like it's like a whole different world, right?
Yeah.
It is. I mean, I'm actually working out there of Linwood shopping center.
Yeah.
We're taking over that grocery store over there, and opening up this grocery store for the neighborhood because it's shut down 3 times already. You know? And so I'm like looking around and I'm like, man, it's like it's different. It's different. The hood is different, man.
It's different.
You know what I mean? And but what's that experience like?
I mean, bro, honestly speaking, I be at home, bro. Like, if I go anywhere, every place I've ever been, I'm not super well traveled. I just started traveling like 5 years ago. I got on my first plane about 5 years ago. Everywhere I go, bro, I'm going to go to the hood because, like, them the people, bro. Like, and once again, I'm not coming with ill intent.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I speak the language that they speak. I ain't got no problem. I'm old enough now to tell a young dude, hey, man, where you from? Hey, bro, I'm from out of town, bro. I'm here to get something to eat, bro. I ain't. And majority of the time, they going to go, all right, big bro, stay out the way, big bro.
Yeah.
All right, cool. You know what I'm saying? Get my plate and get going. I ain't hanging out. I ain't eating my plate on the back of the car, you know what I mean, trying to look cool or nothing. But, you know what I mean? I understand poverty is something that everybody experiences, no matter what continent, country, city you come from. Somebody poor.
Mm-hmm.
Drop me off where the poor people at, bro, because I know me and him can discuss Kool-Aid and sugar water and, you know, putting a little bread sandwich together, something like that. We could talk about some stuff. So I have no fear of going to, quote unquote, the hood. You know what I mean? It don't bother me none. Like, because I'm going to handle business if it, you know, present itself.
I think it's dope, though, that you left home, came here, didn't know nobody, and where you at right now, like, it's crazy because, like, you're like, bro, you're like a staple in Kansas City
Man,
now.
thank you, bro.
You know what I'm
Thank
saying?
you, bro.
Like,
I appreciate it.
Bro, I-70, I mean, that's as Casey as it gets.
I had to, when I came up with the name, I'm like, they like, bro, what you gonna call it? I'm like, bro, I-70, bro. I'm like, I'm from St. Louis living in KC. It's only right. You know what I mean? And it stuck. I thank God nobody else had that idea because I would have been really upset because I can't remember the other names I came up with.
No, I don't know a lot of people from St. Louis here.
But you know, I-70 run from like Baltimore all the way to, you know, Colorado or some shit like that. But KC and St. Louis sits on I-70.
Yeah.
I can go home on I-70. I ain't never got to get on the other highway. So that's where the name come from, bro.
That's what's up, bro.
Yeah, man.
Hell yeah. And you're here, you know, you're just basically trying to establish yourself. You know nobody.
Yeah.
All you're thinking is, let me just pay my bills, get a haircut.
Yeah, man. And then, like, you know, I think what started it for me, what got me, quote unquote, I guess, as a recognizable face, I started doing, I was a door guy working security down in Westport at some of the bars in Westport. And I always say, all my little homies who was working there, they was fresh 21 and all of that. This one we was working at Bridges. This one Bridges was still open. And we working there, mind you, every weekend we fighting, we getting into fights, we pulling pistols off of people and all of that. But the young dudes was like, bro, John, like Batman in this motherfucker. I'm like, what you talking about? He's like, bro, every time it's a fight, you come out of nowhere. And that's how I am, Dennis, bro. Like, I'm gonna get busy, bro. Like, I got to get in that. Like, fuck that. You know what I mean? Like, I could be behind the bar, restocking the ice. I'm coming from around the bar. No, I'm in that. What's happening? So that's how I got the respect from the young dudes because they like, bro, every fight, John is right there, bro. And he handling business. He ain't there just, what is going on? No, he whooping ass. Like, he throwing motherfuckers left and right. He swinging. So the young dudes like me. Or, you know, love me because of that. You know, and I'm just a good dude. And I'm giving them advice at the same time. I'm meeting them when they 21. And I'm like, bro, I can't
Plus,
wait.
you out there in Westport and shit, and, you know, and that's where
It's going down, bro.
That's where a lot of shit is happening.
Like I said, we pulling pistols off people in Bridges. Like, motherfuckers in the club like this. And we like, hey, bro, get him. And obviously, when you are a door guy, you're going to get into it with people. They drunk. And then, you know, my favorite line when I worked at Bridges, they was always, you a security guard. What the fuck does that mean? I'm just trying to get some extra money, bro. Like,
so you always been in the middle of the action, bro.
Always.
That is how you live.
But I was looking for it. No, I'm just trying to get some extra pay. I didn't know I was going to be hired at the time when Bridges was thumping. It was by far, in my opinion, one of the most cracking nightclubs in KC at its apex. I didn't know I was going to be working there. It was a dude at Amazon who worked there. He was like, bro, I work at Bridges, bro. I was like, bro, I'm trying to get some extra pay. What's happening? I didn't know it was going to turn into what it turned into. But that's how I learned the city because, once again, I'm meeting all the D-boys in the city. I'm meeting the individuals who, you know, doing their moves, who, you know, driving the crime rate up. Unfortunately, I'm meeting these dudes. I'm shaking their hands. You know what I mean? And they fuck with me because I move with respect. Men cannot operate unless there's respect there. That's it, bro. Like, I don't give a damn where you from, what country, religion, whatever. As long as two men got respect, bro, we good, bro. We straight. Because disrespect, two men can tear up a whole Walmart. If we get pissed off, we'll clear this whole motherfucking mall out if me and you want to go through it. So I move with respect.
But that upbringing, I think, in St. Louis, right, and the projects like that was your training camp.
For sure.
Right? I mean, and
sure.
That's where you just developed into, like, in like, had because you know what I mean? You can't you can't teach street smart in corporate environments,
Yes,
man.
sir.
Like you can go the other way and learn to, you know what I'm saying, learn the streets when you're corporate, but you could learn corporate when you're in the streets. And so that's why you're like, you know, I could do both. I could chop it up either way.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
and man, that'd be our superpower, bro. Like, if you growing up in poverty, man, like your struggle is your superpower because you know what nothing feel like, bro. And I believe that's where that grind come from, man. You know what nothing feel like. You know what can't pay your bills feel like.
Yeah.
So it drives you, you know what I mean? And it gives you that want to. Like, when somebody asks me, what's your want to? I grew up poor, dog. Like, you know what I mean?
Do you think it's more like you want to, or like, I don't ever want to experience that again type of stuff? Like,
I never want to experience it again. I like it that way. I never because, man, you always say this, man, poverty brings out our human instincts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, people that's why I don't do politics and all that goofy ass shit. But like, you'll have a person growing up in the suburbs trying to tell somebody who grew up in the hood how to live, how to move, bro. You have no idea what you're talking about because growing up, my stomach. Okay, simple as this. Let's just explain some crime in the hood. Some. I'm hungry. Stomach growling. Mama ain't got no food stamps. It's bad. It's ugly. I come outside. I see a motherfucker walking through with a gold chain on. I know if I snatch that chain,
you could eat.
I can eat. I could go take that to Jimmy's up the street. He gonna give me a little $100, and I'm on. I can go get groceries. I could pay a phone bill. Then crime start to make sense to a young man because it's like, oh, wait a minute, I'm doing this for
survival.
It's survival. It's survival at the end of the day. And if you didn't grow up in that, you don't understand that. It's survival, bro. Like, I'm just trying to eat. Granted, greed creeps into it, and we start to do it more. Some dudes be having more than what they need and keep it going, but you know, it just is what it is, man. Poverty is our gift and our curse, bro, because some of the greatest things come up out of poverty.
Well, I think, you know, some of the fastest successes come from the hood, too. Because what you were just explaining, it like, you know, robbing.
Yeah.
There's a risk that goes to that.
Yes, sir.
But you get over that risk so quick to where it becomes irrelevant. So when you forget about the risk factor, that's how rappers are born.
Yes.
Because they take these immense risks that other people wouldn't. When we all know the rap story, we all know how rappers come up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you get a guy that goes from, you know, one place to another in a span of a month because of the major risk that he took.
Yeah.
You know?
Mean, it's all risk-based, bro. You know what I mean? But once again, man, if you're growing up in poverty, man, listen, Dennis said it earlier. It's a choice at the end of the day. No matter everything I said on this episode, man, it's a choice, bro. You choose to want to get out. And you'll do what you got to do to get out, man, because you'll understand ain't nothing in that, man. Everybody ain't going to make it through. Everybody ain't going to get the Jay-Z story, bro, of, you know, you became a billionaire after selling drugs. Like, you're not going to get that's far and few, bro. That's not going to be the story. So you make that choice, man, and you know, you go with your move, and you know, and never forget where you come from. Never forget, because it gives you your want to. I never want to experience. I don't want my kids to grow up in that, because I will say no child deserves to grow up in poverty. No child deserves to grow up in a neighborhood where people are dying and killing and selling drugs and women getting raped and, you know, kidnapped. No child supposed to grow up in that. You know what I mean? Because what it does is it normalizes it. It becomes normacy. Like I'm a 31-year-old man. Seeing people get shot, I've been seeing that my whole life, bro. Like, I'm not gonna break down into tears over it. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be a little bit more equipped to deal with it than a person who's probably seeing it for the first time. So
yeah.
So you know where you come from. Yeah. You know where you're going?
Man, hell no. But I'm just working, Dennis, bro. Like, I, honestly speaking, I'm gonna say this. I can be whatever I want in this world. And that is my biggest curse. Because I sit back
but please explain.
Yeah, so I look at it like this. I think a man's biggest curse is when you realize you can be whatever you want to be. Because it's like, now do it. Or you gonna do it. Yeah. You know what I mean? Or you gonna just...
The pressure that comes with it.
It comes with pressure, because now you like, fuck, like, bro, I really am good at this shit. Like, what you gonna do?
It's something's required.
You know what I mean? So that's why, Rico, bro, with podcasting and comedy and content creation, that's why I'm just doing everything now. Yeah. I'm hosting, I'm emceeing, because I don't know. I know I got a voice. God bless me with the ability to talk, energy, personality, and I'm just going to run it up and see what happens. But it's hard because I'm trying to pinpoint on what I really want, and I can't really do it right now.
Right. That's crazy, because that's the way I feel right now.
Bro. It's just like, it's so much in front of me, bro, but it's like, I can't pick one.
Bro, it is crazy sometimes. It's like this shotgun approach. You shooting everything.
Yeah, I'm trying to hit everything, bro. Like, yeah, I'm trying to see what's what, man. I love comedy, so it's like, fuck it, I'm gonna go see what's what.
How old are you?
31.
31. Yeah, I think it's part of the process, man, because like a lot of the things that I did earlier, like the music shit, has helped me with the podcast.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So I think like when it comes to shooting for comedy, doing the hosting, or even hosting events, like that, it's just like nutrients that you're adding to your character.
I'm stocking up my tool belt, man. Like with comedy, the talking part, I'm not afraid of that. I can talk. You know what I'm saying? I can, and with the set, like when you doing open mics, it's like 3 minutes. I can talk for 3 minutes. Like that ain't nothing, bro. So it's like, that's why I'm so excited to finally get into it, because I have done the due diligence. Like I was telling my dog, I have watched the workshops and the open mics and stuff like that and wrote down notes. I ain't stepping into it just like, I'm going to just see what I got. No, if I do it, I'm going to do it. So, yeah.
I had a question I wanted to ask.
Go ahead, bro.
It was a culture question.
Go ahead, let's do it, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Because I've heard this multiple times. And me and my girl, we've been talking about it.
That's good, bro.
We've been trying to decipher if it's in my culture and her culture.
Okay, let's do it.
Right. So we've seen how like sometimes women can be jealous of their own kids.
Okay.
Or even and men too.
Men too.
Have you experienced a situation like that or seen a situation like that? And
hell yeah, because I mean it's like, I look at it. I'll say how I've seen it as far as the kid-parent relationship. Growing up in the hood, you'll see a mother who obviously had the child young, and the father, skedaddled, so there's a little resentment there, you know what I mean, for that child. But I always rationalize it as, mama was young, you know what I mean? Mama wasn't nothing but 19, 20 when she had you, bro. Like, she was still a baby. She was still young. So that's what I would see, because it's like a little rivalry that you see. It's like, as far as in the black community, sometimes you'll see a mother and a daughter and they just, but it's because, in my opinion, it's because they so much like each other, bro. So I wouldn't even say that it's a rivalry. It's a woman trying to raise a child who is just like her. And that's tough, because I grew up with 3 big sisters. So I watched my mama go through it with my sisters, dog. Like, because it's inevitable. You know what I mean? Because you trying to, I'm not a woman, y'all. I'm just saying what I saw. It's like my mother was trying to teach them how to be women while they were becoming women. So it created that
friction.
No different than with me and my pop. Shit. Goddamn me, my daddy was on my ass, bro. Like, we used to call my daddy the fun police. Because Pops was on that, bro. Like, he knew the environment he was bringing his sons up in, and he like, bro, y'all two not finna be a part of this shit. Even though I still got in trouble.
Nah, but that's different, though. That's like a father protecting you.
But I'm saying, though, a child may perceive that as something different.
But, like, let's say a father who doesn't want to give his kid opportunities because of bitterness or that's the jealousy I'm talking about.
I got you. Okay.
Because, like,
thank you.
Think about it like, I didn't get that opportunity. Why should you?
I'm going to say this, though. I've seen that, and it's a shame. Yeah. And where I've seen that coming from the ghetto was sports and shit like that. Like, you'll see a father who like, man, you ain't going to, his son be good as hell. And he be like, my son ain't doing that because, of his story. He got did dirty. So he don't, he mask it as he don't want his son to go through that too. Like,
he's projecting his own traumas onto his son. Let's say,
so
that does happen.
That's what I was seeing. I would definitely see parents projecting, but it's like, I don't think it's a culture thing. I think it's an environment thing. You know what I'm saying? I think it's an environment. I truly believe that, bro.
Yeah,
because
an environment of like a scarcity.
You know what I mean? Like, like a lot of us Latinos, us, blacks, all the people who all the minorities who grew up in poverty. It's a little different growing up in poverty than in the suburbs. Different trauma. Kids in the suburbs, they go through trauma too now. Different set of trauma though. Different type of problem. So. But yes, to answer your question, Rico, bro, I have seen that a lot, bro, where you see a parent that don't even seem like they happy for their child. Like, you don't even want to see your child win. Like, goddamn, are you that? But my father always say this, bro, misery loves company, bro. Unfortunately. Misery loves company. And
maybe they're afraid of being alone in that misery, huh?
Or maybe they did something to that baby, and that baby getting older now, and they know when that baby get on their feet, they gonna say, boy, fuck you. I remember that shit you did when I was a kid. That could be that too, man.
Yeah, I learned this early when my daughter, her first stepdad came into play.
Okay, got you.
Because I had 2 options. I was either gonna step up,
Yeah.
or I was gonna become a deadbeat.
I like that, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's when that's when I learned that I was like, okay, there's nothing. The guy's doing nothing wrong.
Right.
He ain't doing nothing wrong by being there. He wasn't even trying to be like disrespectful to me. You know what I'm saying? But he was applying pressure because he had already gone through that situation, so he was more mature than I was.
Yeah.
And I wasn't ready for it. You know what I mean? But you know me, I was like, fuck nah, no one's gonna take care of my kid.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the father. I got to do better, right? And a lot of times, I feel like that situation affects the father, and the father ends up becoming jealous of the kid because of the influences that they're getting from the stepdad. You know what I mean?
Now that what you talking about now? Oh, I saw that a whole lot.
Yeah,
I saw that a whole lot.
But they shouldn't though, because if it's affecting your kid in a positive way, that's just more that's adding to your kid.
Yeah.
And if you and that guy are cool, you guys are in tune. You don't got to be friends, but just be on the same team. You know what I'm saying? Your kid
Respect.
Your kid could grow up with qualities that otherwise they wouldn't have. You know what I mean?
I always say, man, it's respect, man. Me being 31, I don't have any kids, but obviously, you know, at my age, I deal with women with kids. The times I do got to talk to the father. When I let them know off rip, hey, bro, let me holler at you real quick, big dog. I ain't on that, bro. If she ever come to you and say I said something about you, bro, it's not true, bro. I don't do that. I'm not even here when your kids here, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it real. I do that with women. Hey, baby, let me know when you ain't got the kids. Because I ain't coming over beating cheeks and the kids. Nah, bro, I ain't doing that, bro. Like, that's just not me. That's not my get down. But like I said, it's a respect factor. Once again, like the shit Rico alluding to, man, it's a respect factor. Men, like, just have some respect for one another. I respect you enough to tell you, hey, bro, I ain't in here putting my hands on your kids, bro. Once again, I'm not even here when they here, bro. You know what I mean?
I'm trying to be a daddy.
Bro, I'm fucking with her. You know what I'm saying? Like, she just so happen to have your kids, bro. Yeah. Like, I ain't on that with you. Ain't no beef, because them your kids, bro. I ain't finna. But you got to expect the fact John gonna come through with some Sam's Club goodies.
Let's see. Let me put a situation.
Okay, go ahead.
You get with a female. She got a baby daddy and a kid. The kid want to call you daddy. How you approaching that?
Once again, it gotta have been time put in. I'm not,
but the dad's in the picture.
See, that's what I'm saying. I would respectfully say, hey, sweetheart, you have a father.
Okay. I'm
just John. You know what I'm saying? I'm your mama friend. You got a father. You know what I mean?
I'm just trying to put you on my taxes.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm saying, let me carry it one time. No, on the real though, bro. Like, that's how I would handle that. Like, hey, bro, listen, this ain't that.
Yeah.
Because, I'll say this though, kids and wives, for me, I always say, a man is gonna go to the super extent behind his kids or his wife.
Yeah.
So once again, I don't play that whole I'm into it with your baby daddy thing, and I don't mess with married women because, bro, that's somebody's wife, dog. That's somebody's child, bro. You got to tread softly, bro. Some men be too. You ain't getting none when you was a kid or something growing up, because I don't want nothing to do with no married woman. I tell a woman quick, hey, sweetheart, go home. Because that man gonna come in here and turn all this shit up.
You're playing with God's property.
Man, come on, man. Because that man, what he really want to do to her, he gonna do to you. He come in that room, he like, well, he fuck around, still do it to her. But you get what I'm saying, though. You know, and I know I'm being facetious. All the ladies who've gone through that, you shouldn't have. I'm just saying, though, a man catches you playing around with his wife or his kids, bro, he gonna do that. A man is willing to die, I would assume. I ain't got none, but I would assume. A man is willing to die or go to jail for his kids. Wife included, bro. So it's like, bro, don't play around with that man's seed or his woman. Like, I'm here with mine. Soon as you bring it to me, hey, bro, don't be around my kids. Hey, sweetheart, our relationship is over. Your baby daddy tripping. Oh, I cut plenty of women off when the baby daddy get to tripping. Man, listen, baby daddy's done ruined a lot of relationships in John's life, because the moment he get to tripping, doing all that, pulling up, and I see his motherfucking car parked outside. All right, baby, look, our time is through. So, and they be pissed. Why you going? Hey, because I'm gonna shoot the shit out your baby daddy. So I'm gonna just go ahead and exit left, because clearly y'all got some shit still going on.
Let me take the exit right now.
Yeah, man, because I ain't finna die for this. This ain't my family.
Yeah. Right.
So that's how I would handle it with a gentleman when it comes to his seeds. I'm gonna let him know. I'm gonna be upfront, big dog. It's not that, bro. I don't. Like I said before, I'm not even here when they here. I'm bringing juicy juices, zuzus, and wham whams through. I'm making sure, you know what I'm saying, shit's stocked up just because I gotta do that because I'm dealing with their mama. You know what I mean? What I look like going to Sam's Club? I'm not telling everybody I'm going to Sam's Club. What you need? You know, I buy in bulk. You know what I'm
saying? When I went through that,
extra paper towels.
Hey, that's some mature man shit.
You know what I'm saying? I buy in bulk, baby.
Yeah. When I went through that situation, there was only one thing I disagreed on.
Okay.
That he did and that was I think he wanted Aaliyah to call him dad.
Yeah, bro.
And that was the thing that I felt like disrespected by, because I'm like, bro, what the fuck? You got 3 kids.
Come on, man.
And you want mine?
Then you know some dudes get. I'm gonna say this too, dog. I'm gonna put it out there. Some dudes get weird when they get around these women, bro. Like
they want to be the man.
Yeah, bro. That's what I'm saying. They get around these women. You just want to be everything in her life. Relax, bro. She has a father, bro. Like you just
You're
keep
not
doing
Michael
that.
Wheeler, bro. You're not fucking Casey Superman, my boy.
No, for sure that. Fellas, be cool. And honestly, for me, what makes me handle women how I do, one of my uncles, Blade, he got damn near pistol whipped to death dealing with a married woman.
Damn.
Man came home and caught my uncle in there.
Now, what if they're not married?
Oh, your chick on the table, dog. You don't like competition, get your ass off the court.
Anything goes.
If that ain't your wife, John will shoot his shot at her, bro. Keep it real, bro. You know what I'm saying? Now, granted, but I'm not the horn dog that want to hit everything.
No.
But if I meet a woman out in public and I say, excuse me, sweetheart, you know what I mean? We chopping it up and she say, I got a boyfriend. I'm going to test it to see if, you know what I mean? Well, how much, you know
How
what I mean?
serious are you?
How serious are y'all? You know what I mean? Because I don't owe him no... Fellas, none of us owe you any loyalty. You have a beautiful woman. If you do not want men to talk to your woman, go get your ugly girl. Facts. And I'm still going to talk to her. I'm going to talk to the ugly one too. Goddamn it, you know what I mean? I just spit games sometimes. You know, I get off that Hennessy, Rico, bro, and a 4 turn into an 8. You know what I mean? Baby, you know what I'm saying? Sunday. You know what I mean? Yeah. But fellas, though, you can't control that, though. Your chick going to do what she want to do, bro.
Yeah.
You can only be the best Rico, the best Dennis, and hope your chick, you know, is just into you. She don't want nobody else, but ain't nothing you can do about it, bro. Your chick could go cheat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It is what it is, bro. But yeah, married women, no.
Facts.
Y'all together and, you know, you start trying to figure it out. John might help y'all with that situation a little bit. Push y'all apart or something. Or maybe bring you closer together. I don't know.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? He may call and want his family back. I done ran into that situation a couple times. Baby, I just want my family back. All right, bro. Here, you have it, dog. Here, take it back.
All of it. Kids and everything.
Yeah.
Here
Then they low-key be like the dudes be, you know, they be like, man, John a cool dude. I'm cool, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right, that's when it gets hard, when the kids start
John out
liking.
here doing God's work, man.
Yeah, bro. Listen, I'm out there with the kids, helping them with their L step and boxing, basketball, football. I'm getting them together, man. Come take care of your kids. That's what it be. Only dudes who got a problem with me, the ones who don't take care of their kids.
Right.
That's the only dudes who got a problem with me.
Goodness.
Because you see me coming through. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whatever.
That's what I feel like. Most baby daddies that trip like that is because they lacking something.
Come on, man.
You
You
know
feel
what I'm
away.
saying?
You told that woman didn't nobody else want her, and then you see me with her, and now you like, wait a minute, she can get somebody. You motherfucking right, she can. That's a woman, bro.
And she got John.
Come on, man. Listen, let me say this. Don't no woman got no problem getting no man, dog. I don't give a fuck what she look like. No woman has a problem getting a man. If that woman want to go out tonight and have some fun, it's gonna happen, dog. Case in point, fellas. Hey, man, catch up to this pimping, man. I'm trying to give y'all some game over on Ozark Layers. You know what I'm saying? Catch up to this pimping, man. Go ahead. I had to get a fella some gems, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
2026, man. We need to do better.
I appreciate that,
You know what I'm
man. I
saying?
appreciate that, bro. You got, say it like it is, man.
Yeah,
Say it like
bro.
it is.
Fella, remember what I said, though. You don't like men talking to your woman, go get your ugly woman. That still won't help, but it may make your situation a little bit better.
Yeah. So what's you still single, my boy?
Hell yeah, I'm still single. Hell yeah, I'm still single. Yeah.
How long you been single for? For the ladies out there who want to know.
4 years now.
4 years?
Yeah.
Fully single, just...
Fully. I don't do the whole, it's never, women hate me, Rico, bro, because I'm too honest.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of men aren't honest with women.
Nah.
So, you know, I'm
They're not used to.
They not used to. I'm blunt.
They hate you?
They hate me, but they love me, though. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, a woman that asks me, hey, what are we?
Yeah,
hold on, baby.
You're like, excuse me, what?
Listen to me. Listen, I'm honest, bro. A woman that asks me, hey, what do you see us? Hey, sweetheart, I'm fine, though. Now, mind you, I'm not no damn barbarian. I take women on dates. I like to be around beautiful women and, have them, in they element, if you will. Eating good food, drinking. I'll do that. I'm a player. You know what I mean? But
offer an experience.
Sharpening your blade.
But far as the relationship go, I'm cool on that, sweetie. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I've been single 4 years now. But I'm going to say this, Rico, bro. I love hard, dog.
Yeah.
So I ain't that dude who going to be in 3, 4, 5 relationships. I've been in 2 relationships my whole life. Both of them was long. Because I love hard, bro. I don't do the whole... Once I love you and you leave, bitch, I'm heartbroken.
That's a long recovery process.
Man, look here. I tell all the young men, I got my heart broken. Motherfucker almost died. Goddamn. Boy, their whole chest was just...
You fuck around needing a heart transplant over here.
Listen to me. Hey, real men will let you know, bro, that heartbreak do something to a man, boy. You be messed up, dog. I think I start working out. I got skinny Dennis, bro. Boy. I'm better now.
Yeah.
I'm cool. But no, your boy's still single though, bro, because honestly speaking, I want that, I love her and I need a woman I want a woman that just support, man. Women don't understand that support go a long way with a man, dog. When a man know his woman got his back, man, who gonna be against me?
Exactly.
And I turn around and say, fuck all y'all if I got a woman that rocking with me. Because that's my cheerleader. That's who gives me my motivation. Women, you can get your man to go get some bags. As long as you keep him motivated, keep stroking his ego, baby, he'll go get that bag for you. You want that new what? Man, talk to me right and say the right shit to me, baby. I go get it. Trust me. Give me about 2-3 weeks, I get you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel like especially rooted in your passions or your projects.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Because like she helps us out with the cameras, and she sits by me through a whole editing and all that shit. And to me, that's like I can't replace that.
You can't replace that, bro. And that's what I hate about social media, bro. Is people on social media make it seem like what y'all have is of abundance.
Yeah.
And it's just out there for everybody. That's not the case,
That's not the case.
Man, you ain't gonna have no woman to sit up with you and edit videos.
There's a lot of lonely motherfuckers out there.
A lot of lonely motherfuckers.
Yeah, she I've been here. This is not my first rodeo. This is not my first long relationship.
Right.
But by far, she's definitely the most supportive and understanding that this is a part of me.
And that's what count, man. And Rick, I know that make you feel good just as a man, bro. Like, this is what I do.
But it came with a lot of discipline that I've had to learn. Because she's also required. Every woman requires a different way of being kept. And a lot of men don't know that.
I like that. You put it that way.
And that's one thing I've learned with her is there was a lot of discipline that I've had to learn with her that I didn't even notice before.
Let me ask you this though. Ain't it a beautiful thing, bro, when you find you a woman that you willing to learn how to love her, bro? That's a beautiful thing, bro. And it means you really want her.
Well, I said this on the podcast a while back. Remember when I said with who's the spiritual healer? The spiritual healer, what was her name? Alejandra. Because we were talking about this, and I said sometimes men don't know that they're loved until they mess up. You know what I'm saying? Because it's easy to love, and it's easy to love when it's easy, but when you mess up, how is that person? Are they gonna stay?
Yeah.
Are they gonna, are we gonna work to get better, whatever? And before, like I you know what I'm saying, like my relationships would last 3-4 years.
Yeah.
And as soon as it got hard, swipe left.
Man,
you know
for shit
what I'm
show.
saying?
Man, you want to know what, man? And another reason why I'm not in a relationship, because I always say I was one of the lucky ones growing up. My mother and father been together almost 40 years.
Same mine.
So I grew up seeing what I want.
Do you feel like they gave you a blueprint?
Hell yeah.
And do you ever find yourself with a woman who doesn't have that blueprint?
Yes.
And you can tell that she don't got that blueprint?
Yep. I call my mom and daddy, tell them all the time, my mom be like, when you gonna give me some grandbabies? Y'all the reason why I ain't got none. Because y'all showed me real love.
Y'all set the bar too high.
Y'all set the bar too high, bro. Like, this is what my daddy say about women. He say, son, if she ain't gonna have your ass outside crying for another chance, don't marry her ass. My daddy say, that's like, as a man, because we can all just say, man, fuck you, girl. Okay, I'm going on to the next one. But he said, that one that you like, baby, look, please. I'm sorry. That's the one.
Yeah.
And who the fuck I'm gonna listen to? Am I gonna listen to a man who been with his woman almost 40 years, or somebody on social media telling me what a real man is? Girl, go on,
this motherfuckers don't even got a girl.
Yeah, come on, man, shut your ass. And then look, then you got these super masculine podcasters. Oh, we don't need women, just the gym. Man, you don't shut your ass up.
Shut the fuck up.
I need me a woman.
You know your ass be crying at night,
lonely as hell,
with your big ass muscles.
Come on, man. You got rashes on your piece. You've been loving on yourself too motherfucking much. Boy, you lonely, dog. I don't want to hear that shit. Man, listen. This social media shit got men and women thinking we don't need each other. Bro, we need each other, dog. I love women. I love women from the top of their motherfucking head to the bottom of their feet. I love women,
they're
bro.
The most human. They're the most beautiful being on this earth.
Bro, they give life, bro. That's everybody here because a woman went through a pregnancy. Mm-hmm. She killed her body, damn, and women died during pregnancy.
Co-creators with God, bro.
Come on, bro. That's why I don't see how men don't love women. I ain't against nobody's lifestyle, but I don't see how men don't be loving women. I love me.
I don't understand. I
don't get it, bro. I love me some women. I'm talking about every color, shape, all that. John to find the spots for you in my life. Trust me. Trust me. Goddamn it, trust me. Maybe Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday. That's my jam, my bad.
I love that, man. But you know what? The right one gonna come around. You just gonna know.
That's what I'm waiting on.
Yeah,
I ain't forcing it.
Before you know it, man, John gonna be.
You're probably already there. You just
don't know what's funny,
yet.
Man. She might be, dog.
Listen. You heard it. You heard it in ozone layer.
What he say? I hope so. But listen.
I hope so.
She may be there. She may, but I'm stuck in my ways right now, Rico, dog. I got to get out of this.
Was that
shit.
Kodak?
Yeah, that was Kodak. I hope so. Yeah. No, for real, man. I'm gonna find me some love one day. And honestly speaking, you know what? I've been single for so long that I truly want to put myself in a situation where I can love on a woman the correct way.
Right. No, and it's crazy.
You know what I mean?
It's crazy you said that because, like, they said, don't look for the right woman. Become the right man that is going to attract that woman that you're envision. Yeah.
That's why I don't like, when you break up with people and you oh man, fuck her and all that. Only thing with my last relationship, I always say, man, I was just young, bro. I wasn't on my dean, bro. I wasn't being, granted, I wasn't the only one, at fault. But I just feel like as a man, bro, you get to a certain point where you want to just be the best version of yourself, so then you can give that to somebody.
Yeah.
Make sure my glass full, so then I can pour into you. I'm not dragging you through my tough times, but I mean, going through tough times with a person, is good too, though.
It does. It does. It builds a bond, man. Because it's much like what Rick was saying earlier. You know what I'm saying? Anybody can be with you when you when you're at the top and ripping all the benefit from all your work. But what about the time like when you are going through the fucking meat grinder, bro, and somebody to stick with you through that, bro? That you cannot buy that, man.
Can't, bro. Shout out to all the women that stay, bro, and the men too. But ladies, y'all wake up one morning and don't love a motherfucker no more. Goddamn it, motherfucker wake up. I just feel like, damn. It's like we just. Excuse me, I'm sorry, man, but damn, girl, shit. We was just good last night. What you mean you? What? It's
my girl crawling in the bed. You still love me?
Yeah. But I will say this, though, fellas. We gotta know that's how women operate, bro. That's what they are. They soft, man. Like that's what they need. That shit.
Not all of them. Some women.
Listen, I don't fuck with sister soldiers. I don't fuck with women. Hell no.
I had one of them.
Nah, I'm cool on that shit. And I mean,
she made me feel. I was like, damn, why am I more affectionate?
I'm telling you, bro. I don't want nothing to do with that. Once again, watching my mother, she gave me the blueprint.
Sister soldiers.
Something small. Yeah. That's what I call them. Get your sister soldier ass away from me. Goddamn it. Hell, you are tough as shit. Goddamn me. My mother, she used to she would do this, and this moment stuck with me in regards to love. And I don't know why, but it's just one of them moments, right? So my daddy smoked cigarettes, but my daddy he'll smoke his cigarettes in his robe. My daddy got a whole little routine he been doing since I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? You know how them old school fathers they come in the house, they gonna do their routine. So my daddy tends to smoke his cigarettes with his robe on. He just be chilling, after work, whatever. He got his sweats on, t-shirt, robe, and he on the couch with it. Drinking what he drinking. And my father was at work. I'll never forget this day. My father was at work. He had his robe hung up. My mama walked past the robe and was just like, this damn robe smell like smoke. She took the robe downstairs and washed it. So when my daddy came home, he had a fresh robe to wear when he get out the shower. Those little things right there is what stick with me about women. And if you ain't coming with that.
The detail.
It's the detail, baby. Like just that little moment. It's just you washing my robe. But I just got off work. you trying to cater to me by making sure my robe is clean. So when I put this motherfucker on, I'm fresh.
That's some mama shit. That's like some shit your mama do.
But and that's why I hate when a woman be like, you want your mama. I mean, no, but I mean, Qualities is what I'm looking for. I don't want my mother, clearly, but it's certain qualities that a woman does.
But remind me of her.
Come on, man. That's why I be telling all the women that don't cook, baby, learn how to cook.
But look.
That's what get me.
Look, it's important because, right, like, imagine your mother passes. And you're with your wife, right, for the rest of your life.
Yep.
Who's gonna remind you of your mother sometime?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They call it the Oedipus complex.
Yeah, I learned that like 3 years ago. That term,
right?
That's what it's called.
Yeah,
The what?
The Oedipus complex. You look for qualities in a woman that are similar to your mother's.
But why wouldn't you? Though? That's the first woman you fell in love with.
Naturally,
my mom.
Her moms get along?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, that's good. But that's what I'm saying, man. you need that. It's no different than a woman. They say a father's a woman's first love.
Yeah, I never thought I'd find my mom in a black woman.
Man, that's good, though. That's good, though. See what I'm saying? I'm glad you crossed over, man. That's good. Because I know you got some backlash for crossing over, didn't you?
Yeah, it was hard at first.
Yeah, I know it was, man. Like,
it was hard.
And I've been in an interracial relationship before, man. It ain't easy, bro. Because I tell you what, boy... Shout out to my black women, boy. Y'all don't play that shit.
For real?
Fucking no.
I feel like, I mean, I don't, like...
I'm telling you.
Yeah?
Black women don't play that shit. They may be cool with it.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
When a black woman see you outside, especially if you got a white woman, but when a black woman see you outside a relationship, man, it's like, it's hell to pay.
Outside of the race, you mean?
Thank you. I'm sorry. Outside of the race. When they see you date outside your race, it's hell to pay.
Do you feel like men are like that too?
Hey, no.
I do.
No, hell.
I mean, no.
What you mean?
I've experieed hate when they see me with her.
Okay. I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Okay.
They feel like I'm an easy target. Like
they feel like they can take your chick.
Yeah.
That's what that shit is. But it ain't like a, what the fuck you with him for?
No, but
I can get that.
I also get a lot of love from brothers too.
Yeah. See, that's good. That's odd for me, black men, to do that because that's not okay, let me say it this way. And I'm not trying to put this on my sisters. As a matter of fact, I don't even gonna do that. This is what I'm saying. Certain genders, white men dislike interracial anything. Goddamn it. They like, what the fuck is this? Like, white men stare. You walk in the spot with a white woman, you a black man, white man will stop his car and you gotta go, hey man, what the fuck are you looking at? You know what I mean? Sisters kind of just give you that little look. You know, they don't stay. They give you that disapprovement look.
Yeah.
Fucking sell out. It's like,
no, he didn't, right?
Yeah, it's like, damn, baby. Like, wait a minute. I'm just choosing who chose me. Don't be like that.
Right.
You know, it's a shame though because man, love is love, dog. And that's just my opinion, bro. Love is love. Like,
right.
I ain't in that whole. If you date outside your race, this, that. I ain't in none of that shit. Like, love is love is love. Love who love you. We get one life to live. And love is not an abundance, bro. Don't sell yourself short. And that's for anybody. Black woman, black man, Mexican man, Latino woman. Go and be who you gonna be with. The hell would everybody say? Once again, my father, he taught me this. Son, when you lay down at night, if you happy with the person you laying down with, who gives a fuck what everybody else talking about?
Right.
That's cool.
Simple and plain, bro. You lay down with that woman and y'all happy, bro. Motherfuck everybody else because they ain't coming to help you no way. She helping you.
Damn.
What I need your approval for? This my woman. And I whoop your ass behind her too. You know what I'm saying? I had to discipline a few motherfuckers when I was in that interracial relationship. I did. Because I was on go. Because I'm a protector. That's what I do. Like, that's me. If you out with me, you ain't I always tell my homeboys this. I don't have any kids. I tell all my homeboys, bro, you going home tonight. I'm gonna make sure you get home tonight.
Yeah, I've had to do the same, not in a physical term, but like in a racial term, because they like I found out, you know, I found out people were racist because they thought that they could say things around me still knowing that I had a black child or a black woman. They thought that I was going to be cool with certain words.
Yeah. You had to check that shit.
But like, I was like, bro, what the fuck? Like,
trust me, bro.
My
like,
child is half.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
Boy, I made the mistake of bringing my white girlfriend to a wedding.
Yeah.
To a black wedding, boy.
Yeah.
I ain't even want to take her. Goddamn, I'm like, fuck. I'm like, but I gotta take her though. Boy, I took her. It was all eyes on the set. Boy, everybody just.
What did John?
Damn. Now, mind you, I ain't one of them dudes though. My snow bunny was thick as fuck. Goddamn, I ain't go get me no goddamn trailer park joint. Goddamn, I had me one where the fellas was like, Damn, dog. Okay. Hey.
So the fellas were cool with it. The ladies,
hell no. They wasn't rocking with it. Nah, they was not fond of that at all. But I mean, once again, I ain't give a damn. You know, I was in love.
I feel like we deal with that with women.
Yeah,
because they're like women try to get my attention to like affect her.
Yeah,
because I tell her all the time, I was like, if you wasn't there, I'd be a shadow on the wall.
Ain't that crazy how that worked though, bro?
Yeah.
I tell all my partners, the men who get the most attention are the men who are taken.
Yeah.
Us men who single, we working.
Yeah.
we trying. You motherfuckers just y'all get looked at when you with your woman.
Right.
Yeah. That same woman, I'm trying to, bitch, look at me. Goddammit, what you looking at him for? I'm over here. I'm single. They don't give a damn about none of that. So you gonna go through it, man. I shout out anybody who is in a interracial relationship because you've dealt with it. You've dealt with those looks. You've dealt with those comments. You've dealt with those friends that don't approve, men and women. I'm sure a black woman dealing with, a man from outside the race, I'm sure she got some motherfuckers who got slick comments and all that, but man, who gives a fuck, bro?
Yeah, did you ever deal with like a racial insecurity when you first crossed over?
Yeah, but I was checking it every time though, bro. Like I was, I'm going at it.
I did, because I remember with my daughter's mom, I just thought she liked black men all the time.
Yeah.
But I mean, at the time, I'm like,
what is she doing with me type of deal or what?
Yeah, like I was like, why is she with me?
I feel that, but I always assume this, man. Women, listen.
I look, bro, I'm not built crazy. You know what I'm saying?
But that don't mean that, man. Listen, this is, first of all, let me say this. Let me give you your flowers. You got you a black woman, brother. You got some type of sauce. I don't fuck about what nobody talking about, Rico. You understand me? You got to have you some goddamn sauce to get you a sister, bro.
I got the hips.
Man, listen, you got to have some, because let me say this, man. Sisters ain't easy to win over, dog.
Shakira ain't got shit on Rick,
man.
Nah, bro. It was like when I met her out.
Okay.
And
you did the old school way.
I did the old school way.
You remember what you said to her?
Bro, I was scared of her.
Okay, all right.
I was scared of her because, for one, like, I mean, she's everything I ever wanted, bro.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? But visually, I didn't think she wanted me. I felt like, she was in the culture.
Yeah.
But I met her at a Latin club. And that's the first time I didn't speak to her because I was intimidated.
Okay, gotcha.
And then after I seen her like 2-3 times,
got to have that.
I was like, wait, why are you in here so much?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I started getting a little more confidence because I'm like, she might like.
She fucking with the culture.
She fucking with the culture.
I tell you what, though, I think Rick's a brother trapped in a Mexican body, bro. He
motherfucker dressed like one, don't he? But I had to put my good shit on to come fuck with my dog Rico.
He rap like one, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He a producer. I mean, like, I'm like, man, Rick, man.
But game is game, though, bro. I guess I'm stupid enough. I never thought, I never think I can't get a woman. No matter what her race is, no matter what her status is, as far as like, But see,
that's your charisma, because you already come with that charisma. You're open.
But some women run from that though. Some women, I got a little too much confidence for some women. Some women will say no to me.
I'm a little too hood for some women. I got a Mexican one time. She's like, ugh, you're too ghetto.
Yeah,
she told me I was ghetto. I was like, bitch, you live in Independence.
I say that for another part. I never forget my first time in Independence. That shit was crazy. I was doing a little project joint too, bro. It's crazy you say that.
Because I was like, I live in Belgium, you live in Independence, and I'm too ghetto.
No, for sure, man.
So you're too confident for some? Is that what you said?
Yeah, man. Like some, because I'll push up on you, baby. Like, it'll be a quick trip.
Mm-hmm.
I'm that dude. I'm old school. Mine, excuse me, baby. Hey, I don't mean to interrupt you. Pump your gas. I'll pump it. Like, because a woman will be like, no, and I'll be like, look, at least let me pump your gas. And when the gas stops, I'll stop talking to you. Shit. How about that?
Is that the pickup line? John might pull up on a gas station. Hey, girl, let me pump your gas.
Yeah. Listen, I'm always trying to do something, right? So if I pull up and you at the pump, and I see you, let's say I go in before you. Oh, maybe on pump 16. Hey, bro, hurry up. Let me get that 20 on, blah, blah, blah. Excuse me, sweetie. No. Don't do that. You know what I mean? I break that ice. So as soon as I get a little resistance, baby, don't be like that. Let me pump your gas. Go on, look, move your hand. Look, let me get this. That's where my charisma come in. Move your hand. Let me get this.
Hey, go look at your pump. There's $20 in there.
Yeah, man, look. And I didn't did that. I did that. I got hers, bro. You know what I'm saying?
It's like there's more where that came from, girl.
But I love talking to women. Like, that's just my thing, bro. Like, I love seeing women smile. I just like talking to women. And I'm not the dude who be like, if I get rejected, well, fuck you then, bitch. I'm not that dude either. Okay, baby, you have a good one. Because I'm gonna talk to the next chick at Chick-fil-A in about 5 minutes, so it's cool. It's all right.
Right.
Yeah, it's cool. It's all right. You gotta think, as a single man, how many beautiful women do you see on a daily? If I see 10, I'm gonna talk to 2. Because it just happened to me yesterday.
When you look at it that way, it's like, yeah, the odds look promising. But it was crazy because most single men don't look at it that way. They're like, oh, there ain't nothing out there.
Because ain't nobody trying no more. Women, look, I don't give a fuck what a woman tell you. Women like to get approached still, bro. Don't be a fucking creep. But women still like to be approached and complimented and things like that. She may not go for it. You may not get the number. It may end with you telling her she look good in that sundress. And that's where it's going to end. Like I said, I'm down to Chick-fil-A, probably telling another woman, you look good in that sundress, baby. You know what I mean? So it's just, you can't be a creep. Women still like to be approached and told they look good, bro. Like, you just got to kind of try to understand the mind of a woman. Ain't no woman going to hear, baby, you working the shit out that dress. Or say it a little bit better, I'm a little aggressive with mine. But like, hey, excuse me, I just want to let you know, you look phenomenal in that dress today. She may just say thank you and keep it pushing. And that's it. But me, you say thank you to me, excuse me. Before you leave.
Yeah.
Man, you see somebody like coffee shop, shit like that, long walks in parks, 90s R&B, 2000, which one? You know what I mean? You just got to have a little game and a little charisma, man. These ladies be going for it. And I'm saying, I shoot at anything as regards to race, whatever. I've never been like, let me talk to her because she white. Shit, you shitting me. Yeah. Excuse me, Brenda, let me talk to you real quick. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Shoot your shot, man. Be old school with it, bro.
Yeah. But hey, man, I just want to make sure we can capture the full story. You know what I mean? Like, this is fun, man. I really do love this kind of conversations. But I definitely want to get your story. I know you.
Yes, sir.
So you at the you at the clubs doing some bouncing. You're working, trying to get yourself established here in Kansas City. What happens next, right? I mean, how do you work your way into a network where people are actually giving you a chance to get your own mic? Yeah,
man, it's like the podcast came after the breakup. Right? Remember I told y'all my heart was in my goddamn chest. My heart was in my stomach. That everything came after that. You know what I mean? I kind of built myself back up because once again, like I said, I got skinny as hell, lost weight because I ain't that dude that got broken up with.
Was that your first heartbreak?
Yeah, because my first girlfriend, I was senior in high school. She was in college. Damn, I probably shouldn't have said that, huh? That's not legally correct. It's okay.
Statute of limitations.
Yeah, there you go. Statute of limitations on that. Yeah, that's cool. But that was my first official heartbreak because I'll say I was still young with my first relationship. That lasted from my senior year of my junior year, some of my junior year, and then I graduated and then we parted ways. So, yeah, that was my first and only
official.
Heartbreak. Yeah. And like I said before, I ain't that dude, bro, who was cheated, who got caught cheating or was a habitual liar or verbally or physically abusive. Motherfucker woke up one day and was like, well, I ain't gonna say one day. You know how women be, bro. When a woman out, she been out for a year. You know what I mean? She been planning that exit plan.
It's like Chris Rock says, right? He's like, she'll telepath the fuck out of here.
Man.
Like, you think your woman is with you.
Man, I tell everybody, bro, I'm walking around that motherfucker, Rico, like my shit don't stink. Like I got my woman on my damn pinky ring. Like I'm telling the homie, bitch ain't going nowhere. I got this. Boy, she came and sat in there on that couch one day, I'm playing the game. Normal day. I'm kicking ass. She come in. I need to talk to you. And I'm like, all right, y'all, let me holler at y'all. I'll be right back. Shit, me. God damn it. My world ended after that conversation. You know what I mean? But but it taught me a lot, man. It taught me a lot about, relationships. It taught me a lot about getting better, like where I could fix myself. And let me say this. A lot of times, you just not for that person, bro. You don't have to do nothing. You know what I mean? Just because you love a person, they may not want you. You know what I mean? And there's nothing you can do about it, bro. We are at the mercy of another person. That's the scary part about all this shit. But in regards to that, that's how I got into, everything kind of started rolling after that because I had to build myself back up. You know what I mean? I start, like my mother always say, my baby got his joy back. Because for a while, bro, this happy-go-lucky motherfucker y'all see, I floated into my introverted part of, my life. I'm just like, I don't want to talk to none of y'all motherfuckers. I'm cool. Like, my woman done left me, goddamn me. I'm listening to nothing but Temptation songs all goddamn day. I'm fucked up, you know what I mean? So, as far as with the podcast, though, like I said, Dennis, man, it was pure luck, bro. Like, I'm working at the nightclub, and 2 of the Bottle Girls had a podcast. And they was like, I want you to come be a guest. Went, rocked it out. He said, offered me the spot. I took it. And it's all pure luck, bro. I had never met Eastside a day in my life, bro. Never knew nothing about NSPN, nothing, bro. It all lined up. It's like the universe lined up perfectly that day, bro.
It's crazy when you let go of something, the room that it opens.
Yes.
Right? Because it's like it leaves, but there's some like, comes in and it's like everything changes. You know what I'm saying? I wonder what she'd be thinking now that you're like.
I know she be seeing my motherfucking podcast.
I know. I was
going on.
Yeah. Why did I let? You know what I mean? Like,
and shit, look, shout out to her, bro. Because listen, shout out to her, man. I ain't got no ill will towards her. Go on, keep it. Because at the end of the day, shit, she was a dope individual. You know what I mean? Just it didn't work out that way, but then it was all about luck, in my opinion, bro, because I could have stumbled on another podcast. That was my first time being on a podcast. So my first time being on a podcast, being in a podcast studio, being at a network that produces podcasts, this is all my first time. And I killed it, bro. And it was like God had already prepared me for that moment my whole life. You know what I mean? Because, I didn't mention this when I was talking about my adolescent years. Growing up, I used to sit and just act like I was on the stage. I would be, like, I got in trouble a lot, obviously. But when they would put me on punishment, bro, I would go in my room and act like I got a fake mic in my hand. And I would be rapping. And, so my whole life, I felt like, as a little kid, I felt like I belonged on a stage somewhere. Because like I said before, y'all remember listening to your favorite rap song, rewinding it, make sure you know the words. Right when I know the words, I'm getting right up with my fake microphone. I'm all in the room. I'm doing my thing. You know what I mean? It was just all came full circle, bro. So the universe just lined up. I met my dog, Eastside, bro, and, what was dope about meeting him, he was a individual with a network that was looking for somebody like me. It was just that perfect blend. So, like, I think he saw it and it was like, I got it, bro. Like, I got me a network, but I ain't got, I don't know how good a coach is.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, if you ain't got Michael Jordan, you ain't winning 6 rings. You know what I mean? You can be a coach and all that, you know what I mean? But you got to have good players.
Right.
And I think Eastside
Yeah, you got to have your MVP.
Yeah, and he saw, okay, you was talking about systems, Dennis. Eastside, like, I got the systems. I just need him to come do that every week. I got everything else he need. And now, granted, of course, I make the script myself. I go get the guest and all of that. But the systems.
Yeah. Yeah, you're the talent.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what it came down to. Eastside was just like, bro, all I need you to do, bro, is be the talent. Me and him go back and forth all the time because I'm like, man, fuck all that. Goddamn it, let's go. I be trying to do some CEO shit. Yeah. But it's the perfect, that's my dog, bro. That's my brother, bro. And it's the perfect blend, bro. I always say me and my dog, we like LeBron and D-Wade, bro, because it's like he do what he do and I do what I do.
They're Hispanic. They're Hispanic too, aren't they?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, that was another thing. Like everybody
Marky Mark.
Everybody's like, how you get down with them? By the stroke of luck, bro. But I thank God I did, though, bro, because it ain't a color thing. It ain't a race thing, bro. This is about business, bro. Like,
shout out to the team out there on I-70 behind the cameras, man, doing that thing.
Mark, Jakey Flaky, them my guys, bro. You know what I mean? And once again, every episode I tell them how much I thank them, bro, because it's time. They taking time out their day to do me. You know what I'm saying? Help me out. You know what I mean? Help me do my thing. You know what I mean? They ain't Mark ain't getting on camera unless he want to be. You know what I'm saying? But hey, John, do you, bro? And I enjoy that I can, when I do my podcast, they enjoy being there. You know what I'm saying? Even
who doesn't though, man? You set, you know what I'm saying? You set that vibe.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no alternative. You know what I mean? It's like it's great vibes. It's good energy. You know what I'm saying? You can create that.
Yes.
That like over and over. You know what I'm saying? And 146 episodes, bro. That doesn't just happen. That's talent. That's pure talent. You know what I'm saying? And you're an entertainer, homie. I admire that. I admire that because that's just like you don't just get that. I mean, you could definitely like you got a gift that God has given you, but you're showing up and putting in the work to develop it.
And I'm saying even with y'all, when I get compliments from y'all, those are the compliments because y'all do what I do. You know what I mean? Y'all in the space that I'm in. So when I hear y'all say, bro, no, you got it, bro. You cool, bro. Like do your thing. That's what mean the most because my peers are saying, nah, bro, like we all do what we do, but man, you got that energy, bro. Like you got something, and that's what some of the things that keep me going.
I think you fall in the same category because we've gotten a compliment, pretty consistent. People are like, they've told us that we have everything. We have the quality, we have the platform.
Yep.
It's just we're just like a ticking time bomb waiting to happen. And that consistency is the only thing that's going to get us to that breakthrough.
Yep.
Kind of like Indelibly Mark when they had that one clip that just changed everything for them,
Because I mean, you got to be, because that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
And then look, imagine, let's say that transpired with a Della B Mark, right? But they don't have the catalog though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that reel, but then what? Now I ain't got nothing else to go get. When I finally catch mine and when y'all get y'all's, they gonna be able to scroll and go, damn, these motherfuckers got, okay, bet.
They've been doing it.
They've been doing this shit. Okay, cool. That's what I'm waiting for. Like, I know sooner or later some sponsor, some big name person gonna just, and they may already have. It may be somebody who y'all don't even know, who already seen
Scoped you up.
And they just sitting back like, all right, let me see what Rico and Dennis got going on. Let me see. That'd be my motivation.
So if you had an opportunity to get hired as a host to a bigger show.
Okay. Like a podcast?
Whatever.
Okay.
Bigger show, radio show, whatever show, but you had to compromise your podcast.
Man.
How would you approach that?
Man, I'm going to say this, and I'm going to keep it real. What I would do, honestly speaking, I would, now, are they saying you can't do the podcast no more? I literally would go, all right, bet. I would do it, right? And then I'm going to always come back to my podcast sooner or later. You know what I mean? Because that's me. Like, that's my therapy. That's what gets me through the day. I enjoy my Saturdays. Saturdays are my favorite days, bro, because I get to go do my podcast in the morning. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get clean. Goddamn, I feel good. I've given out good energy. I eat good that day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then I'll go see somebody, you know.
You always got something to look forward to, huh?
Always, bro. So
I had that situation happen to me.
Yeah.
But it was through video. It wasn't I wasn't gonna be a host anywhere. I was gonna be a part of a video production company.
Yeah.
But they wanted me to compromise not my podcast entirely, but I had to change a lot of things about it. And I was like, hell no.
I can't do that. So if that's what you're asking, bro, I can't do that.
Yeah, because he's like, we can't combine the brands.
Nah,
and I was like, well, you're not combining the brand. You're just hiring me.
Yeah. This ain't got nothing to do with you.
It got nothing to do with you.
So yeah, with that, I would, because man, we built this shit, bro. What do you say, brick by brick? You know what I mean? We built this, bro. So it's like, it got to be worth it. Because put you this way, if the job I take is gonna put more eyes on me, all right, bet, come on. Because at the end of the day, that's all it is. At the end of the day.
Yeah, but that's a conversation you gotta have with your team.
For sure. Oh, they already know what's up. See, one thing I like though, my team always, from day one, they have always been like, bro, you going somewhere way bigger than this shit, bro. Like, before I saw it, you know, they like, bro, we in podcasting. You got what they paying these people for.
That's how I felt about his brother when it came to music. Because there was an immense amount of talent in that kid. You know what I'm saying? And all the time and investment that I put into his brother wasn't for me. It was to help him get to where I felt that he could reach. And then, you know, a lot of people won't do it because they're like, oh, he's gonna leave me behind. I'm never gonna get back what I put into him. And I never even looked at it in that sense that I was never gonna get back anything. I just wanted to see if I had the power to launch him.
But see, you one of them special type of people though, bro, because it's like a lot of people ain't never gonna be that selfless, bro. Yeah. A lot of people don't see people and
the thing is, a lot of people aren't connected with God and their spirituality. And I feel like that's where they lack that, is because they do things to receive. Yeah. And when people are in tune with God, they do things to receive from God, that's not from the person that you're helping.
Yeah, that's a good point.
You know, my dad always told me, he's like, hey, every action you do for God is a brick in heaven. You're building your house in heaven. And I've always took that and ran with it. Yeah. I've always, you know what I'm saying?
What did Jesus say? When you did it to the least of them, you've done it to me.
Well, if you
know what I'm talking about,
look,
though?
Yeah, man.
Whenever you get time, go on ChatGPT, go on Google, wherever you do your search, and type in what the Bible says about how you're supposed to treat your enemy, and then look up how you're supposed to treat your wife, and look up how you're supposed to treat your husband. And you're going to notice one thing. They all the same.
Love thy neighbor, baby.
Bro, love thy neighbor. It's crazy.
When I looked at how you're supposed to treat your enemy, I was like, what?
Now, see, I always say this, though. God ain't through with me yet, because certain things, I be like, all right, God, look, we going to work on that part of the scripture. I got the rest of it. The bulk of the scripture. You still got to work with me on this part.
But think about this, right? Because I mean, in that passage, I can't remember. It's in Matthew, but I can't remember exactly what it is. Where he's talking to his disciples, I believe, and then he's like, he was like, when I didn't have clothed me when I was in prison. You visited me when I was hungry. You fed me, and he's like, Lord, like when did we ever do that, right? And he's like, well, when you did it to the least of me, you did it to me. And so I was thinking, that made me think, because I'm like, man, we could be encountering God in every interaction, like, bro, and that right there just made me realize, I'm like, how would you show up if you knew that you was encountering God in that interaction? Like, will you be acting a fool?
I like that, bro.
You see what I'm saying?
I like that.
You know what I mean, though, right?
I never thought about it like that before.
I never thought about it, but that changed entirely how I approach relationships, regardless of how it is. You know what I'm saying?
And see, I was doing that without even hearing, even knowing that scripture. You know what I mean? Just when like we was talking about earlier, when I'm just nice to everybody, bro, that's just me, bro. Like, you know what I mean? I feel like I'm giving something to the universe when I'm nice. You know what I mean?
You blessing somebody's,
you know what I mean?
Even if you just slightly shifting their, their experience, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's
because
like,
they see you, they see your energy there, and they might not be there. They be like, man, I need to be more like dude.
Or it make you go, man, you know what? I ain't tripping off that. Let me, or like, let's say this. You going through it, right? And I say, hey, bro, you look good today, bro. I like that fit. You may was getting ready to go straight home. You may go, man, hold on, you spin the block a couple more times. Make sure they see this fit. You know what I mean?
Nah, you do.
Stop at the grocery store real quick.
You do that, because I remember when we walked in your set.
Yeah.
And you was like, man, you guys are arguably one of the best podcasts out here. And I was like, oh shit, all right.
Right, that's what you do, bro.
But you know what though, man? That the crazy thing is that you're enhancing your own experience by doing that too.
Yes, sir.
Because what's going on is that you do it every time you fucking shoot. You create the energy, man. Like that is how you create the energy.
And I mean that though.
You shift theirs.
There you go. And I mean that, bro. Like, and I didn't say that, bro, because y'all was on my platform, bro. Like, I'm a student of my lane. I watch I'm always shocked when I see a new KC podcast. I'm like, what the hell? I thought I was up on game on everybody. I was watching. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, these motherfuckers got what you said. These motherfuckers got the quality. They got the guests. Dennis doing his intros and shit. I'm like, oh, they on. Okay, bet that. You know what I mean? So I be meaning that, bro. Like, so that's why, like, the words I used was the hottest, because, like, y'all came on so strong to end 2025 and then started the year strong. So I was like, oh, these motherfuckers, because I had already been in it already. I'm like, oh, these motherfuckers cooking, bro. They getting, you know what I mean? They getting a good guest. That, like I said before, I appreciate people who I see taking this stuff serious, though.
Likewise, too.
You know what I mean? It's refreshing, bro.
Likewise, because, Muggsy put me on yours, and we're always observant at first, because we're like, let's see. Yeah, let's see.
I do.
Yeah.
See. That's what I do, bro. That's what I do. I'm judging.
But I love how natural things happen, because shit, I never imagined being on your platform, and now we got you on.
Right. No, and it's an honor, for real, man.
You,
for real, it's an honor to have you here, and it's like we're on this cross collaboration campaign right now.
Show that.
And we definitely are intentional about showing love when love is shown. You know what I mean? And and we felt that when we came through your set.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I made Dennis know. I was like, hey, bro, we gotta have John. We can't.
Yeah. I appreciate that.
We can't phase him out.
No, that's what Dennis told me when he hit me. And then Dennis was trying to get me in right away. He was like, "We're trying to get you in, baby. So what works
well, that's because
you?"
I told him.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, he hit me like, "Hey, bro, we trying to get you in soon, bro. So what work?" And I'm like, "Let's do it."
Yeah. Because I'm a person that, like, I'm very grateful for what's offered to me, and me and him, we're very serious about how people perceive us too. Because he gets on me when I'm late. I'm late in my own house.
Yeah.
That's good, bro. but it's crazy though, because it's like I said, we're doing this campaign right now. We ain't had Interrupt KC in here. We ain't had Indelibly Art Network here. We've had we're actually gonna have KCBC here next.
My dog Michael, baby.
And sprinkle some salt.
Yeah, shout out my dog Bump.
You know what I'm saying? So like we're hitting all these platforms, and obviously we can even have this campaign without talking about I-70, man. I-70 is like a staple here too. You know what I mean? In KC, and so we're out here just really because, and we're glad to even be part of the conversation, because I think for a long time, like, we felt like, man, we were like just way in the back. You know what I'm saying? That's you see what I'm saying though?
I felt that way too, bro.
And you know what? And no disrespect to like any other podcast like that, like in the city that maybe we haven't mentioned because we don't know. We don't know what we don't know, right? I mean, we had to come out and like say, hey man, we're here, right? You know what I'm saying? And but we really were intentional about it, you know, and going out there, put yourself out there and stuff like that, you know. But I mean, we're always down to collab, you know what I'm saying? And we've been preaching this, and this is one of our core values here at Ozone Layer, you know what I'm saying? You know, authenticity, collaboration, creativity, service, and quality, baby. That's what we stand on, you know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, so if any podcast out there we haven't mentioned, don't disrespect, ain't nothing but love over here, man. We're just honored to have you here in our set, blessing our spot, you know what I'm saying, coming in here with that energy, bro.
Yes, sir.
Like, I love that, man. So, you know, thank you for taking time out of your Sunday, you know what I'm saying, on this beautiful, you know, Palm Sunday.
Yeah, sun gonna still be out when I come up out of here, you know what I mean? And I'm gonna say this, though, as far as with the other podcasts, you know, let me put it this way. It's like I'm at the stage in podcasting now, bro, where it's like I'm only wanting to deal with people who are serious at this.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? It's no disrespect, but I see certain podcasts that I'm just like, I'm cool because I want to deal with the individuals who really doing this shit, bro. And it is what it is, bro. I'm not opposed to getting in and everybody on. Hell, I can't even count how many podcasters I've had on I-70 at this point. I made it my business to get damn near everybody, right? But it's like, at the same time, I'm only rocking with people who are serious, bro. I don't want to, I mean, you motherfuckers taking 6 months off. And I mean, I know that happens from time to time, but I'm rocking with the individuals who I see really doing it. You know what I mean? Who I'm inspired by. I don't need to, because I don't need the interviews no more, because I'm gonna be honest with you, I went through a lot. We was talking earlier, y'all, about me not being from KC. That's hindered me a lot.
Really?
In podcasts. For sure that, Dennis,
wow,
bro.
I'd
For
never
sure.
guessed.
Hell yeah. Because think about it. I don't have the connections in KC that KC natives have. Y'all be knowing people. You know what I mean? Like, you know, it's certain guests I can't get because I can't get to them. You know, I'm trying to get to certain rappers and I got to go through the manager. It's like, okay, bro, you trying to drag me through the damn ringer just to get an interview? Never mind. Cool. So it's obstacles I run into as a podcaster here in KC, for sure that.
I think rappers have a lot of politics involved, and
yeah,
I think the manager is always like the SWAT. You know, that's how they.
And that's what I was thinking. I'm like,
that's
like,
how
bro, move, bro.
Because that's happened to me before. They're like, oh, talk to my manager. I'm like, bro, I'm talking to you right now.
Talking to you, like, what I'm talking to him for? Like, I get.
But most of the time, rappers ask me like, what you guys talk about, and a lot of them want to do sports because they don't want to talk about themselves.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, bro, I'm telling you, like. And I had to check myself, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Like, it was one point during my journey in podcasting where I was like, man, fuck all these motherfuckers, bro. I'm sick of this shit, bro.
Yeah.
That's when you start doing some solo shit where you're like, you know what?
Well, I made it my business right in that moment. I'm just like, you know what? Fuck all that, bro. I'm just if I don't got a guess, I ain't got to guess, whatever. But I had to check myself. Like, hey, bro, wait a minute, you might be taking it a little too personal. You know what I mean? But at the same time, it's like, I love this shit, bro. You're gonna be passionate about what you love, bro. So it's not just gonna be water under the bridge. You know what I mean? When somebody does something that's not bad, that's not good business, or you know, a simple communication could have sufficed, or what have you. But so it's like I went through some moments here in my podcast journey where I'm just like, man, do I really want to do my podcast here in KC? Because I'm trying to get the big guests and the good interviews, and it just for a while it wasn't happening, bro. And I'm talking, I'm hitting motherfuckers up. They telling me no or not responding at all. Then a week later, I see them on somebody else's platform, and I'm like, all right.
I still
go through that shit.
I've seen that. Yeah,
I still go through that shit.
That happened. I don't think Ricky quite experiences that because I'm usually the one trying to reach out. So I get that. I usually get that rejection or the just like silence.
The silence.
Yeah,
which hurts more.
Yeah, know what I'm saying.
You could just say no because all you got to do is say no.
Yeah.
All you got to do is say, hey, listen, let me get back to you in a couple months when I ain't as busy. Cool. On to the next person that because I know you feel me on this, Dennis. When I'm sending out invitations, I'm sending them. You know, I'm just sitting there. You know, I always mark down, okay, who potential guests who I would like to get on, and then I hit him up. But it's like you got to stay the course, bro, because at the end of the day, I've had some amazing interviews during my journey, so it's allowed me to look at certain individuals and go, well, I don't even need to interview. It's like a Muggsy. Muggsy is arguably the biggest influencer in KC. I don't know nobody with more. I'm sure it's somebody, but Muggsy is one of the biggest influencers in KC, if not the Midwest. So when I can say I've had him on, then I go get a big court, him and his daughter, and then, you know, I got all the podcasters. I start to look at individuals now like, well, what I need you for? Because we talked earlier, you only going to get me about 50, 70 views anyway, so I'd rather go talk to a podcast instead. So I had to check myself because I was just getting I was feeling a lot of gatekeeping going on, bro. It was, you know, certain people acting like...
There's definitely a lot of resistance in the way up. Yeah, there's a lot of...
It was a lot, bro.
You experience a lot of resistance. You got to push through that, man, because it's like, it could be discouraging sometimes. It really can. I mean, I don't know how many times, but you know what, though, man? Like at this point, I feel like much like what you said, you know, before. It's like, man, we're rolling.
We rolling, dog. Yes, sir.
With or without, we're rolling. Like
Man,
I'm like, it don't even matter, man. Like because at this point, I'm like, we're confident enough. We're the ones bringing the topic of conversation. Sometimes, obviously, you know what I'm saying. Like we so appreciate. You know what I mean? Anybody that comes and sits behind that mic and is ready to chop it up and tell their story. You know what I mean? To impact somebody else, and you know, and we so appreciate our guests. I mean, we give them, you know, that respect and that recognition, man. And we always gonna keep put them in the best light here. You know, because that's what we do, man. I mean, you know, there's people out there that are probably trying to put you down. We're gonna put you up, man.
Yeah, man.
That's what we're gonna do.
And I mean, it's just. I like what you said, Dennis, bro. We rolling, bro. Because at this point, y'all know it ain't no time to be worried about what guest didn't show up or who ain't. You know, but make a mental note, keep it pushing, bro. Because y'all rolling, and I know it's probably happened already, or it may happen. Them same people gonna spin the block and want to interview because it's happening to me. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I pay them that same respect they paid me, Rico, dog. Like the way they handled me is how I handle them on the rebound. Some may call it petty. I believe in eye for an eye.
I've been wondering how I'm gonna handle some.
Oh, let me give y'all my favorite example if y'all allow me to. I won't say his name, of course, but it was the individual. He hit me up. Well, I hit him up. I'm like, hey, bro, you know, I love to, you know, get you on, you know, little regular spiel. All he did was liked it and just left it alone. Like he ain't respond back. He just liked the message. I'm like, okay, that's weird, but all right, bet. This motherfucker hit me up like 6 months later, bro, and was like, hey, bro, can we knock that interview out this week? I ain't even respond to his ass. I'm like, bro, don't do that, bro. See, that's the shit I'm talking about.
Was it an artist?
Hell yeah.
I think artists sometimes try to line up interviews for album releases.
But say that though, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like
just say that. Because I'll be like, okay, cool. That works for me.
Communication, man.
But don't treat me like I'm just some motherfucker who you could just come get down with your own leisure, though. Like, don't do that, bro. Like, because at the end of the day, this is a business for all of us.
Yeah, see, like I've had a few influencers that I've reached out to that would tell me like, yeah, bro, let me check my schedule. Yeah. And then I hit him up like, hey, bro, did you figure out a date or can we get a window? Yeah. No response after.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Yep. Versus like Mark from Made Mob. I've tried to get him on a few times, but like he's honest. He's like, bro, I'm just extremely busy. Yeah. Hit Mark, like to get him, we got to go to him. Yeah. There's just some people we got to go to because getting him here. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of hard.
I feel that. But motherfucker, y'all got time. At the same time, you got time, dog. I don't want to hear that shit, bro. Like, bro, you got an hour and a half out your day, bro. I don't want to hear all that bullshit. Ain't none of you motherfuckers, Jay-Z, Jeff Bezos, dog. You got an hour out of your day down the line to look out, bro. Come on, bro. That's another thing I hate. Everybody try to act like they just fucking Drake, bro. Shut up, bro. You got an hour. I'm busy too.
Yeah. That's what I said. I was like, if Donald Trump made it on Joe Rogan, come on,
bro. Yeah, you got time. Just say you don't want to come, bro. Or you're not interested or something like that. But don't hit me with the Hollywood shit.
Or tell us to get our numbers up if that's what you're looking at.
Say that, but what you think we gonna do when our numbers get up? You think we gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go fuck with the dude who didn't fuck with me? No, that's not how that works. You know what I mean? Yeah. I know I ain't moving that way. Eastside even had to check me sometime. One time I tried to give in. Somebody, did some bad business. And I'm like, I'm gonna get him on. Eastside was like, hey, hold on, bro. You sure? And that moment when he said, you sure? I said, man, hell no, you right. I ain't sure. Fuck that. You know what I mean? Yeah. But it ain't no bad business. Well, I mean, it ain't no hard feelings, bro. Because at the end of the day, listen, ain't nothing stopping this train, y'all. Period, bro. Like, so it ain't I ain't harboring no hard feelings.
You're gonna continue the show every Monday morning, regardless.
You feel me? I just took mental notes, and I kept it moving, bro. It ain't no thing, bro. Like, all right, because at the end of the day, these people know when they wrong you. And the only way you can combat that, bro, is keep dropping. Because like I said before, I've had people ghost. We shoot on Saturday. The episode dropped that Monday, so 2 days later. So every time a person don't show up and ghost me, Monday they get to go, and he still dropped. Yeah, I did. I dropped that episode for sure. That and in their heart, they know that was the one they was supposed to be on too. Because I let them know, hey, bro, we do it Saturday, drop Monday. But it's all good, man. Shout out to you. Blessings, you know what I mean? Because I'm going to keep going, bro. We got one thing about it, y'all. Y'all got to be mindful of us people with platforms, man. This podcast and stuff is still in its early stages, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This is the new form of communication. We're not turning on the news like we used to. We turning on our favorite podcasters. We getting on our favorite social media account, getting the news. We getting good vibes from our podcast. Dennis said himself, he don't even listen to music no more. He work out to podcasts. Like, bro, podcasting is on its way. We just starting to see the first $100 million contracts with the big boys. The Joe Rogans,
Netflix.
the Call Me Daddy. And now podcasts are on Netflix, bro.
Shit.
Come on, bro. Like, only the big boys are having fun. Now, what's going to happen when they start allocating money to the local jokers?
Yeah.
But you gotta be really doing it.
Yeah.
Man,
Consistency goes back
them
again.
folks see Ozone Layer.
Who doing it, man?
Thank you. Them folks gonna see y'all quality, y'all interviews, and go, I can get behind that.
But the improvement too, though. You know, you're gonna see the progress over time.
Sure.
You know, that's the thing about it. Because if you do, you're only gonna get better at what you do if you continue to do it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, because I've gotten better. I be always saying I'm a natural, bro. I work at this, bro. I do my research, all that, bro. I work at this.
What's that process look like for real though? Like, you know, like in terms of preparation and getting better, like what is the work behind the scenes that we don't get to see?
So the bulk of it is just the research aspect of it. I always tell people I take damn near a full week, 5 days where I'm just researching. I'm just like for y'all at least with people who have podcasts, I research because I want to see y'all tendencies. I want to see what topics y'all like to talk about, or like if that topic was brought up, what was Rico's expression when that person brought up rap? Oh, man, I'm gonna make sure to put that in my notes, something about that. You know what I mean? Dennis, is business minded and real estate, so I got to make sure I put some real estate stuff in there. You have to curate your interview to your guest. You know what I mean? Because your guest is gonna make or break the interview, relatively speaking. Right?
Yeah.
So I would say the research is important. You gotta research, man, because I can tell when I'm watching the podcast, and I can tell the host has done no research.
Bro, I didn't know you did wholesale.
Yeah.
That's what's up,
Yeah,
man.
I did that.
Yeah.
I'm just trying, you know what I mean? I be trying everything, bro. I did, bro. I got into wholesaling, working. I'm driving for Amazon. And a guy named Mark Whitten, bro, he was on the Breakfast Club, and he mentioned wholesale real estate. And what got me, he was like, you can have bad credit, which I had. You can have no money, which I didn't have. So he was like, and you could do it with bad credit and without a real estate license. And I was hooked. I'm like, oh, shit, wait a minute. I can get a property. I did a couple with my homeboy, and then, life happened. I told y'all my heart was broken and everything went to the wayside. But yeah, I did wholesale real estate. I love real estate, bro. I can't wait till I can really get back into it.
Well, man, we need to talk then, man.
Man, holla at me, Dennis, bro. Let me know if you know what I mean? Because I love real estate, bro.
I'm serious. We're getting ready to do some fun stuff with real estate.
And my big brother, he's a city planner out here now. He always back and forth. But he do city planning here in KC. So we just real estate rats. You know what I mean? We love real estate. Me and my brother, we just chop it up all the time about real estate. He tell me what the market doing.
Yeah, we're going to have to set up a meeting after the,
my man.
I'm serious. I'm
serious too. I got you because I've always wanted to get back into it, Dennis, bro. Sometimes it'd be hard to get back into stuff.
Some of the stuff that we got cooking right now, bro, I'm telling you, dog. I definitely. And I'm always down for collaborations, man. So, I can appreciate your entrepreneurship spirit. You know what I'm saying? You're you're an entertaining soul, bro.
Thank you, bro.
And you're obviously out here doing your thing, and you're doing it in a major way, bro. So, I mean, we really. Like I said, I appreciate your time on a Sunday to come through here, man. But is there anything that we didn't get to ask you think man, this is something I must share?
Ooh, okay. Okay, yeah. If I may, if I could just give a message to the world, if you will, it's like man, tough times gonna happen, bro. You know what I mean? I think a lot of people, bro, social media has aided this, but a lot of people think everything is just supposed to be perfect and everything is just gonna work out. And I always talk to the young men, that I encounter, and I always tell them, hey, bro, at some point, dog, life is gonna kick your ass, bro. I talk to my nephew all the time, man. The only message that I would want to give to the world is just stay the fight, bro. Yeah. You know what I mean? Just keep your head up, bro, because Man, them tough times, bro, they old woman said this, and I don't know where she got it from, but this old woman used to say this all the time. She was like, you either walking into the storm, you in the middle of it, or you walking out of it in life. So, you know, and you know, that stuck with me, bro. And like, that's what it is, bro. Like, just enjoy it. And matter of fact, let me end it with this. Well, with what I want to give to the world. And I got this from my dog Dennis when he was on, you know, my podcast. Be grateful, bro. Every day you wake up, bro, and the good Lord allow you to wiggle your toes, man. Hey, bro, tell them you love them and thank you, bro, because somebody didn't. Or somebody on their deathbed wishing that tomorrow gonna come. Yeah. So every day you wake up, man, no matter what you're going through, you could be facing eviction, car repo, whatever, man. Tell the Most High how much you love them, how much you appreciate it, and go handle your business, bro, because it's gonna be what it's gonna be. Life gonna life, dog. You can't change that. You know what I mean? So you could be riding high and something drastic happen, you gotta pivot. But it's all part of the game of life, man, and we only get one shot at it. So I'll say, and I'm taking my own advice now. I didn't take my own advice in my 20s. I wasted a lot of time doing a lot of dumb shit. Now, and I'm going for broke. I'm gonna go for mine. You know what I mean? I'm gonna see what's what. You gonna see me on a comedy stage here soon. Yeah. You're gonna hear me on a radio station or something like that, hosting some big event, but I'm gonna go for mine, bro. So I just employ everybody to do the same, man, because we get one life to live. If you able, do it, man. Do something dope today. Or if you don't do nothing dope today, take care of self today. Use the day to take care of yourself. Amen. Get your mental right. Whatever that is, sit quiet, go do what you love to do. Go to the park. Man, I love going to the park. I think I'm getting old, Rico, bro. I be going to the parks and shit now, bro. Just chilling and
That'd be me hiking, bro.
I don't know what's wrong with me, bro. I be hiking and shit. I be on trails just, you know, listening to audiobooks, man. I just love that I'm starting to mature, bro, and work on me, bro, and get me together and make sure I'm happy because it allows me to come in here and give my dogs a bomb interview with good energy because I'm cool. You know, I'm good. I'm all right. You know, I ain't perfect, but the good Lord woke me up.
I'm a second that.
I mean? It is what it is, bro.
I'm a second that. I definitely agree with what you just said, man, and love the message, bro. Love the message, and whatever God's got in storage for you, if we can help in any way, man, we extend, you know what I'm saying?
Thank you, Brody.
We're here for it.
Yes, sir.
You just let us know, you know what I mean? And bro, thank you for the love. Thank you for the collaboration, and thank you for being here.
Man, thank y'all, man, because I'm glad I got my interview in when I did, because when they blow, you know, I'm already grandfathered in once they blow up. You know what I'm saying? I can always be like, hey, remember that episode from, you know what I mean? Yeah. So, and all in all, I'm being funny and facetious, y'all, but, man, shout out to my dogs over here at Ozone Layer Media, bro. Like, because at the end of the day, this is what podcasting is. Two individuals, the team, if you will. About the girl in the back. Listen, this is what it's about, baby. This is what it's about, man. Locking in with like-minded individuals, man, and going for it, man. And who knows where we're going to end up, man. I just hope I see everybody at the top. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. We'll be there for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Rick, man, what do you think?
You guys ready to lock it in?
Look, I'm on y'all time, baby. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Nah, bro, but like you said, thank you for the opportunity.
Thank y'all, bro.
And for the collaboration. I'm looking forward to your growth. I'm looking forward to see where you go, how the platform grows. Looking forward to learning new ideas from you.
Yes, sir. That's what it's about, baby. That's what it's about, dog.
Yeah, but with that, man, we're going to sign it off. You got anything else to say?
That's it, bro. No, just other than just being thankful for this moment, for this interview, man. And I appreciate you, fellas.
Thank you, bro.
Oh, man. Yo, shout out to Dennis. Shout out to John.
Go check him out. I-70 podcast.
Yes, sir.
John. He be out here.
Yeah, and shout out to my girl on the cameras.
Yes.
Like I said earlier, if you guys looking to sponsor, just hit us up. Don't forget to subscribe. Peace out.
Signing out. Let's go.
Thank y'all, bro. That was good there, boy. Yeah. That was it right there.